Mr. Giovanni Vargas, international referee candidate. Second referee, Mr. Fernando Velarde, national referee. Let's call on our starting lineup from our F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. Let's begin with our team captain and guest player from the USA, number 7, Lindsay Stalzer. At number 2, Abigail Maraño. Wearing jersey number 9, Kim Fajardo. At number 11, Kim Kiana D. Number 15, Ernestine Tiamzon. And number 16, Ivy Keith Laksina. Libero, number 5, Dawn Nicole Macandili. Head coach, Mr. Benson Bokbok. Presenting our Akari Chargers. Jersey number 8, Janelle Maraginot. At number 10, Princess Ezra Madrigal. Number 11, Erica Beatriz Raagas. At number 12, Genevieve Kasugod. Wearing jersey number 13, Joanna Luis Maraginot. And number 14, guest player from the Dominican Republic, Priscilla Rivera. Libero, number 18, Rachel Victoria Orvina. Head coach, Mr. George De Brito. This match is under the regulation and supervision of the games.
Welcome back to the Big Dome. There you are, the starting lineup for F2. They are going up against the Akari Chargers. Chiki Puno here with Coach Bates Castillo. We were mentioning, Coach, early that this is a big game for F2 because they want to beat these guys in as easy a fashion as they can.
Yeah, well, F2, to be specific, needs to win this, or should win this at 3 sets to really secure one of the third or fourth slot in the standing.
So nakita natin the starting lineup of Akari, the usual suspects. Really, of course, they want to bring in their most important players. And, you know, they have won twice already in this conference, and they want to finish big, like we said, and they also want to start big, as we know President Rivera to do. That's a big one.
Not only that, Rivera will start the offense right away, but you can see, Chiki, the speed of Akari is quite noticeable, no? It's one thing that they will have to bring in the game.
Yun yung pangarap ko ngayon na parang sa international volleyball, yung kinaklock nila yung speed, yung kilometers per hour. Kasi meron na tayong ibubuga, lalo na sa men's side.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's really exciting, but that's what we're seeing. Just really volleyball just leveling up, just higher and higher as the years go on, and we just keep bringing the best of the best. And these reinforcement players have really introduced a lot of talent in this particular conference.
That's right. And also the maturity. You look at Rivera not only dominating the offense, like what you saw there, but also the maturity, no? From all angles, yung pasa niya, yung spirit niya inside the game. It's kind of, nagiging catalyst siya for the team.
And it's contagious, no?
Very contagious.
Nakakatuwa yung balitaan natin at narinig natin from Michelle Cobb talking about the personal impact that Priscilla Rivera has had on her and her life. And imagine, that's the kind of thing that we don't see on the court. Just really how these players inspire each other.
That's right. Narinig mo, she said, of all the qualities, the last one she said was, she's like a mother.
She's like a mother. Nako, they're gonna miss each other when this conference is over, and we'll be so happy to see her back, for the next conferences to come. It's 3-1, Akari with a 2-point lead early in this first set. Erika Raagas, Ateneo de Manila.
Yeah. One of the youngest in the group.
Sabi mo nga, Coach, combination of maturity or experience, particularly in the 37-year-old Rivera, and the newbies. And look at Ivy Laksina. Yan naman. also one of the youngest players on the court here. We have a early report coming from Sam Corrales. Over to you, Sam.
Yes, F2's win against Creamline was indeed a morale booster for the squad, but Dawn Makandili tells me that they have to get back to work. There's more things to work on. Now her mentality has always been showing up 100% as soon as she steps into that court. Now with an equally locked-in Lindsay Stalzer, Dawn says she has an infectious mindset and body language na inspire siya with her professionalism and willingness to give her best. Now with Rivera on the other side of the court, let's see how these two crucial pieces will attempt to lift F2 past the Chargers. Back to the panel.
Thanks so much, Sam, and we will remind our audience, particularly the Twitterverse, because that is our question. Who do you think of the two reinforcement players will shine brighter today?
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, let us know. Tweet us, and we may just read your tweets on the air. And it's still Akari with a 1-point lead. Let's see if Ivy Laxina can even things up. It's a good serve, good reception. And that's Jo Marginot stopped there by Tintiangson. And that's good enough for a point. Lindsay Stalzer just taking it easy, just getting the points.
Yeah. You can see there's not too much force there, but you can see she's going over the block right away.
Yeah.
Challenging, yeah, dominating the block right away. No, Chiki, you saw one piece each of errors in the serve. You know why that's happening? Because both teams are measuring up each other on the pass. That's right.
So kayo mga coach, forgive pa yan. Sa
Forgive
umpisa,
pa yan,
pagka
yes.
medyo, ayan, sa serve, mahaba ang serve,
Correct.
nag-error,
That's
sige.
right. Because you want to use the serve as an offensive tool, no? So you got to measure up their passing ability. Yeah.
All right. 5-4, Akari still with the lead. That's a good serve right there. Stalzer, again, just hitting it off the blockers. She'll just score however way she can. She doesn't need the highlight kills.
That's right.
Although she has those.
Yeah,
I've seen
of
them
course.
many times.
But the question is, when do you want to bring that out? Tama lang yung ginagawa niya, establishing the pace. And that's a good block for Akari because you don't need to always have a tough block. What you want to do is slow down the attack also.
Yeah.
That's a good block.
Basta, tapos playable. Basta
Correct,
playable.
yeah.
And the Maraganots just finding the connection there. And that was an easy one for F2.
There you go.
There's that kill.
There you go. Now the snap. She's bringing out the snap right now, Slow approach, fast swing. And right there you see the snap hitting the ball before the blocker gets to a position.
The connection between Stalzer and Kaf already established. No? Si Kim Fajardo is doing very well in terms of her setting. No?
That's correct. She's currently the #2 setter.
That's
and
right.
the #2 server.
Oh, diba?
Yeah.
And Makandili there could not get that ball up. So it's 6-all.
6-all. Akari now is trying to activate their back row hits. And that's a very intelligent move for their setting.
And we have of course, the audience here appreciating the audience, their fellow audience, yung mga fans ng F2, friends and family of F2. Friends and family of F2, they're all here. See a lot of yellow on the stands too. Maraginoat getting a point there. And Akari has been leading,
That's
Coach.
right, yeah. Yeah, you can see here the seventh man of Akari, Coach, trying to guide or shadow Maraginoat right there. Making her pick up on that fast set.
7-6. Jaja Maraginoat there with the serve. Kaf pushing it out to Stalzer. Oh, good up by Rivera. Nice try there. And Priscilla working hard in the back, but they couldn't keep that ball in play.
You see here in the last point, you can see how Stalzer is challenging or measuring the court, hitting down the line right there. That past 2 hits, that was a cross. You can see that she's measuring her attack.
Ang grabbing control, no? She can dictate where the ball goes talaga.
Yes, very tactical.
That's a good back set there. Maraginoat looking for her sister.
That's right.
Wherever she is, this time from the right-hand side. That's 2 straight points for Jo Maraginoat, getting Akari to 8 points first with a 1-point lead against F2. We'll be back. Switch to Signal Postpaid for more super loaded bonding moments. Get free 3 months and more when you subscribe today. Call 8888-5555 now. And it's now even at 8. Coach, look at the F2 fans.
Yun ang maganda sa F2. They always bring their fans. Carry their fans.
Yes, absolutely. Abby Marano, one of the crowd favorites there at the serve. Rivera going up, and ball is slowed down by the blockers of F2. Stalzer just sending it over. Jaja going to Priscilla.
Yeah.
Wow, what about that cut shot?
I love that. You know, that's one thing you will expect from Rivera, the power in the shots, but also the angles that she takes.
Yun yung sabi nila, we know that Lindsay Stalzer particularly is excited to face off against Rivera, who she's seen in their international competitions. Sabi niya, there's nothing this girl can't do. She's got all kinds of shots. We have a first service ace here. So nasize up na, coach.
Yes, nasize up na.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that Akari has to do. You know, F2 is known to be a very dominant serving team, so they have to match up with that.
Ezra Madrigal there with the first service ace of the day. Let's see if she can duplicate this feat. 2-point lead for Akari.
That's a really good serve.
Stalzer from the back. Maraginot, and this is going to be easy over. Fajardo pushing it out to Tiamson. That comes right back.
Very good block.
Good timing there by Erika
That's right,
Raagas.
yeah.
Wow.
You know,
11-8. Yeah,
You know,
coach.
look at this, look at this. In the screen, you can see the blocks are right in the position, forcing their hitters to do the least favorite shot.
Gusto mo pahirapan talaga.
That's right, yeah.
Fajardo, quick. Oh, that's a nice dig. Oh, good save there by Jaja. Calf to Ivy. Second time's a charm. Didn't have to wait for 3, huh? Madrigal could keep that up.
I have to give that to Fajardo. You know, Fajardo is merong pangatlong mata si Fajardo. She can see where the blockers are and therefore deploy a really tactical set.
And you like that, coach, when the setter will give it right back to the same player who didn't quite get the kill the first time. Yung parang tiwala sa player, di ba?
Yeah. And yung unpredictability, di ba, lumalabas yung ganun.
A service error on the side of F2 by Calf. And we have even the other players. Nina Wong wants to see the action. This is not a Choco Mucho play date, but she is here to enjoy the action.
Why not?
Yes. And talaga yan ang paulit-ulit natin sinasabi. We have a few more game days before the semis when tickets might be harder to come by. You want to try to come and see the action. We have one more game at the Araneta, and we're back to Phil Sports, and we really would love to have the live audience here with us.
Of course. And you know what? When you're at the tail end of the prelims, you will always expect a high-charged game from all the teams here.
And Akari looking really good. Even Don Macandili, one of the best liberos we've ever seen, couldn't keep that ball in play. KKD timing things. Jaja. Oh, wow! Oh, good try. That's 4 hits for F2. Wow. Jaja pulls a fast one.
That's right, yeah. And this is one thing that both setters can do, you know, add to the offense play.
We have a timeout.
Sarili natin. Yan, yung high ball lang. Wala na tayong gitna. Di ba? Ilapitin mo na yun. Lapitin mo na yung pasa. Tignan nyo kung paano sila mag-serve. Doon na yung magagamay yung gagawin ng kalaban. Para hindi nagugulat.
That is so in sync, coach, with what you're talking about, the serves, how important it is.
Very much, very much. You know, the serve, right now, at the leaderboard, a team leaderboard on the serves, F2 is dominating on the serve. So what I like about Akari is she's answering back. You know? She's answering back. And that's what we want to see.
49. This is a big lead. F2 has not led in this game, except for maybe the first point. First couple points there, if even, you know. Oh, Ivy Laxina could not get that point there. Rivera, Candili with a stop. And Laxino just send the ball over. Maraginot will push it out to Priscilla. Oh, it's a great drop shot. Catching. Stalls are off guard there.
You can see here Rivera's repertoire in attacks. You have your cut shots, you have your cross shots, and here you'll see a power tip over the block. I can't see anything that this girl can't do.
Yan talaga yung sinasabi mo, maturity, you know, coach, knowing exactly when to do what. Parang
That's
just having a good feel of when she's going to come up with which tricks. This is a 7-1 run for Akari we're seeing so far. And KKD, yeah, that's an end to that run.
That's right.
10-15. We were talking to Kiana D earlier at the pregame, and she said they are not taking Akari lightly.
And they should not. Look at this. Well, one thing Akari is doing, they're putting pressure on the block and the serve at the same time. So I think F2 didn't expect that a lot.
Raagas from the back row. Wow.
Yeah.
Another kill. Raagas 2 points already. And the points are spread out for Akari, and they have a huge 6-point lead at our second technical timeout. We'll be back. Back to the big dome, and we are still enjoying all right, that's a very belated happy birthday to Ivy Laxina. At least she was able to celebrate kahit we find out October pa pala yung ano.
October 21st.
Oo.
Yeah.
Pero busy tong mga to eh, di ba? Busy sila, but well, they are able to celebrate with their loved ones and their most ardent supporters. Both teams, both Akari and F2 having a lot of their supporters here.
Wow, that was an unusual serve, a lob serve.
Oh, I think good reception there. A little over though, and Agas paid the price there for that overpass.
You know, Kim D is showing a lot of activity on the net, especially on the offense.
And she knows a lot is expected of her, especially after that mammoth performance in that 5-setter against Creamline.
That's right, yeah. Their game against Creamline, both teams produce a double-digit, 4-player producing double-digit.
Wow, yeah.
Rare, very rare.
Oh, wow. So, eto na. We will see F2 challenge the offender, the offensive at the block. Pero
here of course, you'll see Jaja getting the point, but I have to give credit to the setter separating the block. You can see the middle is not in the right position right there.
Oh, that's a big one for Stalzer. You know, F2, a big blocking team. They are currently number 3 in blocking, so Akari has to figure out how to get past it. And as we saw earlier, no, they're managing to score off the block.
That's right. Well, with Lindsay Stalzer on the left wing, you know, Akari has to figure out how to slow down Lindsay's attack.
Talking about slowing down, you're telling me earlier, Coach, that you felt the pace was being dictated by Akari. Has there been a swing in the last couple of minutes?
That's correct, yeah. I mean, you know, when I saw Raagas, you got very young legs right here, but because of their coach's direction, they were able to pick up the speed that Coach wanted to, and now they're getting the rhythm of it.
Yeah. 6-point lead, sizable lead for Akari. This is the first set, and we have Iris Tolanada in now doing the setting chores.
Very good serve right there.
Oh, great put away, starting off with that great reception there by
That's a very good attack right there. They're probably F2 is concentrating their hits on the line when they're hitting on the left wing, and that's a very good strategy, disrupting the defense of Akari.
We have Elaine Casilag on the court now, and she credit her with that big stop earlier. From the back row, and she delivers again. Rivera.
Yes, very good, good eye for Rivera. Before she approached, you can see she is looking at the target that she want to put it, and she chose the right back corner for Priscilla right there. Very fast, long, fast. Cross court.
Di maabot kahit ni Don Makadili. Joe Maraginot looking good. Si Joe has already 2 points today.
Yeah.
And that one's a little long. They're looking for a check ball, but no go. And that's a point for F2.
Well, they still can afford that error. But what I like is they don't slow down, and that's what they want.
We're seeing a couple of new players now off the bench. Si Shola Alvarez and Casilag, as we mentioned.
Yes.
So si Coach Benson and Okpok is trying new combinations of players now.
And I think that's a good move, you know, with Akari having 6 points lead. You want to try new legs inside the court, maybe a different chemistry, different combination. But they have to work on their serves. This is now, we are now in the phase of the game that you've got to slow down your errors on the serve.
Tapos na yung forgive,
Tapos na, yes.
Okay. Noted, Coach. Let's see if they are actually able to minimize service errors. Meantime, Rivera keeps pounding. Zone 6 this time.
And one more thing, they have to figure out how to slow down Rivera.
After her 44-point game, I don't know if there's enough time to figure it out. This is their last game of the season, of
That's
the
right,
conference.
yeah.
Naubusan na yata ng oras how to stop Rivera.
Pero hindi na ubusan ng lakas si Rivera. I mean,
Grabe.
the power is still there, whistle to whistle.
Wala na, the mystery has not been solved. How do you
yet,
stop a player like Rivera?
Well, that's why she's an Olympian. You know?
Yeah. And I think the objective is to maybe slow her down.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
And not to maybe to tire her out. I don't know if
Well,
that's
you
even
can do
possible.
that, you know, but that will be on the receiving side. Push her to receive long, short, make her move.
That's an idea,
That's
Coach.
right.
Ibodega, si Rivera. And Calf is getting ready to serve. Okay, better serve. Had an error earlier. And
That's
Shola
a
Alvarez.
one-on-one situation, one spiker, one blocker.
Rivera going up for that drop ball.
Good hustle for F2.
Rivera asking for the ball again. Set not to her liking. Stalls her from the pipe. Good up by Jaja. Maraginot there.
There you go.
Chinaga. That was a good rally,
Chinaga.
Coach.
And one thing also, what I noticed with Raagas, as she progressed through the game, she's getting the rhythm and timing.
We have a timeout.
Yeah.
Power, everyone is on the side. Okay, make use of this area. And then make use middle or combination. Okay, even if the pass is here, continue. Okay, just to shake this up.
Okay.
Okay, everyone is already there.
Yeah, observe instruction. Let's try to apply. Come on, power, a little more power, a little extra. From everybody, here we go. Up two, move it!
What are you seeing, Coach? We frankly did not expect a lead like this from Akari going up against F2 as we take a look at more players really enjoying the action here. Signal gave up that last game in 4 sets.
Yeah,
It was an exciting one, and they're staying on. And we have Kale Mao. We're just noticing that she is suited up. She is in her warm-up suit.
That's
I wonder if
right,
she will
yeah.
not be seeing action today. Maybe we can get an update from Sam Corrales as to
for the
why
backstory,
Kale Mao
right?
is not on the court.
Yeah, but I was saying, in the past 4 rallies that you have, what Akari is doing is they're matching up with the defensive style of F2, you know, both in block and in the floor. But the most changer here is the setting of Jaja Maragino. She's slowly breaking down the blocks of F2, giving a pressure, pushing the pressure on their blocks.
Kasi alam niyo yung effective sa F2, no? Like you mentioned, number 3 in blocks, and you have the likes of, Kim Kianadi, who's such an effective blocker, and she is actually number 4 in blocks. And see, Ivy Laxina is the second best blocker
That's
in the
right,
conference.
yeah. So this is a really good strategy for Akari, you know. Slowly but surely break down the blocks and open up the attack line for your spikers.
Yeah, and as we talk about that, we have a challenge here by F2. Of course, they have to challenge. They have to use their challenges. Two per.
Yeah.
You can challenge up to, you can make a mistake on the challenge actually twice per game.
Yeah.
FIV rules has it that you can keep challenging for as long as you get the challenge right.
That's right, yeah.
Let's see how this goes for F2. Score now is 22-15, a 7-point lead, the biggest lead that we've seen for Akari. So far, Rivera with 8 points. Maraguinot, Joe Maraguinot already with 4.
Yeah.
Pero you like how her sister Jaja is
That's
controlling.
right, yeah. So like
the
I said,
game.
all the production of their attacks are coming from, number one, the pass, you know, the digs. They're bringing the passes right in the center spot. And then Maraguinot is slowly trying to make their blockers freeze. That's exactly the mission that she wants, you know. Eliminate the middle and have your wings the clean shot.
Yan ngayon ang gusto natin makita, Coach, kung mag-a-adjust ang F2 because for sure si Coach Bok is also seeing na medyo
And you can see that.
nababasa.
Oh,
yeah.
you can see that. He's shuffling the players, tinitingnan niya what can be a good combination for them.
And that is that's right. You know, putting in new players will actually keep the other team guessing as to what they have up their sleeves.
They are still in the first set, and that's a very good strategy for Coach Bok.
And just looking ahead, what is it like for these two teams? F2 has 2 more games to play after today.
That's
they
right,
are waiting to play a Signal and Petrogas. However, this is the last
This
game
is
for
the
Akari.
last game for Akari.
Let's see, it's a block touch challenge, and it is a very slow.
Yeah.
Can you tell? It doesn't
Well,
look like
from here it looks like a
Well,
dodge,
they
but-
say no. Yeah, we tend to agree. It doesn't look like the fingers moved.
No, it didn't move, so yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be a point for Akari because
That's
that
right.
ball went out. And you understand why they're challenging as much as they can.
Yeah, you can
today.
also use this as a strategy to slow down the momentum of the other side.
What about that block?
Yeah. Not a successful block, but, you know, it's a wipe-off for Ivy.
And just 3-man block, though.
3-man block,
you
yeah.
don't usually see that of Akari. They
Very,
commit like that.
very rare, and for a quick, you know, to give a 3-man block on a quicker.
Score now is 16, serving 23. Chola Alvarez sailing out.
Ooh.
Not a good time for
That's-
service error.
Yes. Giving a free point for Akari.
And this bodes well for the Chargers with many,
But-
many set points.
But you know, Chicky, F2 is also well known for starting slow and picking up towards the middle of the game.
That's right. Played a couple of long games there. Of course, the one that we remember most, the game that they just played against Greenline. That was a week ago.
Yeah.
What do you think, Coach, of these week-long breaks for a team? Do you like do you think rest versus rust? Saan ka pumapanig nun?
Ako, I mean, one thing's for sure, it's 2 different philosophies, no? It's 2 different philosophies, but I think the effect will be the champion mentality will come out.
Take a look at that last one with Ivy at the serve there. Just really the net helping her out. Buhay pa ang F2, but it's still set point for Akari. Let's see if Joe Maraguinot can end it, and that is outside. They're asking for a tip.
I think Coach De Brito will go for a challenge.
Yeah, definitely he's going for a block challenge. Why not?
Why not?
And this is possibly for set point. Let's see if they can find this right away. This is the challenge system we introduced about midway through the conference. For those of you na nagtataka, biglang may challenge na.
Ito? Yeah. But both teams are only, they have only 2 available challenges in a set.
Yes, per set.
And it's not carried over to the next
No.
set if in case they don't use it.
Kaya eto, sa set point na lang sila gamitin na, di ba, Coach?
That's right, yeah. Use it.
You know, we've had a lot of volleyball this past week.
Yeah.
the PNVF just finished, and that was a lot of great action there. So happy for the volleyball fans of the country kasi they're getting their fill of volleyball
course,
action.
yeah.
Talagang high caliber.
Ganda na. Oh.
One of the things
Probably a primer for a better standing in the international arena.
definitely
This will be, yeah.
We had both men's and women's as we take a look at this challenge here, the block touch that Akari is calling for. And let's see the super slow-mo.
So I think
It
it
looks like
missed
we're
the
gonna
first
clear.
blocker.
Yeah,
Oh no, the middle
Yeah,
blocker.
definitely
It's
cleared.
a clear one, yeah.
and the game goes on. F2 still alive.
And F2 got the point there
Yeah,
for an unsuccessful challenge from Akari.
successful challenge. We had 2 unsuccessful challenges in a row, in fact. And F2, so seeing if they can pull off a miracle here, a Hail Mary. Maraginot, and she's going long, and still too long. It's the same hit. We know what she's
Yeah.
trying to do, coach, no? Gusto niya dun sa likod
Oh,
papunta yung
gusto niya sa
bola.
mahaba. I think she wanted the long one, but the best will be at the corner. No, I liked how it was set. She has a 2-meter distance from the net.
And
Another
of
challenge.
course, yeah, you want to just use your second and last challenge for today. They want to nakaluhod si Rivera. I don't know if nagpapahinga o nagdadasal. But they do want to win it.
When I first saw this team, the first match that they did, you can see the tension in their face. Today, I don't see that. It seems like they got the rhythm, they got the system already. So they are enjoying now the game.
But I think that's a factor, no? That they're actually in here without any tension, without any pressure, and that makes it a more enjoyable and really a better performance.
That's right.
No?
And I give credit to the players because they offer their listening ears to their coach, and that's the product.
Going back to the standings, you went through that earlier, coach. It's really, this is probably the end of the road for Akari because they have only won 2 games. In the meantime, siksikan pa rin tayo dito sa ibabaw as we take a look at this challenge. Is there a block touch?
No, I think it's another clear.
Another no.
Clear hit.
And still, parang mga pusa itong F2, Another life saved, another set point saved. And now we have a timeout.
Okay, you have to tell her, I'm alone. Alone, just push because they're waiting for her on the fight. So it'll be slide. You go there. No one. Okay. If they won against one, just go for it. No problem. Hold your time. Hey girls, last one. Okay. Jump to check if you check there's no one.
Akari! Charge it!
Really down.
Last one.
You know, coach, we started at 16-24, so it's 4 set points already that have been saved by F2.
You know, Chicky, in this situation, F2 serving, Akari is in the advantage because they'll be the one to attack. So, good serving for Ivy.
Really pressure serves here. This neophyte, this first-time professional, is showing so much maturity. And look at that, another chance for F2. Still alive.
You know, looking at the timeout a while ago, I was looking at both coaches. You got your... Thank you, Philippine fans.
Oh, that's great. That is really great. And I'm sure all of you watching at home are really happy to see Priscilla Rivera just acknowledging the kind of reception we gave her.
I think she's finding her second home here in the Philippines. Yeah.
Good serve. Let's see. Maraginot from behind. And there's a smart one. Priscilla Rivera. Just with that tip and good enough to win that first set. Took a while though.
It doesn't have to be always a powerful shot. A tip will do. You know, that's the difference between basketball and volleyball. Volleyball, just put it down in the free spot and you get a point.
just the point. There's no 2 points. It's just 1 point.
1 point, no
whatever,
3 points.
Kahit
Yeah.
pa, anong klaseng tira yon, anong klaseng puntos yun, isa pa rin. 25-21 is the final score for that first set. We'll be back to talk about that after the break. (25-21), a big win for Akari in that first set, going up against F2. Chikiro Puno with Coach Babes Casillo on the call here. Sam Corrales, our courtside reporter. Coach, you are liking what you're seeing from the side of the girls.
Very much.
Pink.
No.
Yeah.
And I'd like to start right now with the coaches. You know, you have Coach De Brito for Akari. I think not yet an Olympian coach, but an Olympic player for Brazil. And you got on the other side, you got Benson Bokbok, one of the best statisticians in the Philippines. You know, he's always been behind Coach Ramil's success in the LaSalle stint, and he's the one providing all the intelligence for LaSalle, and this is a good experience for him.
So this is really a showdown of the coaches also.
Also, yeah.
Yes. Let's take a look at the numbers, Coach.
All right, here you go. Akari dominating the attack. And that's very important. 17-13 against F2. Getting 1 block over 0 of F2, and that's very rare. F2 usually dominates the block. Even on the aces on the serves, and putting out one more error, for F2. But you know, errors is expected when you're hitting more. Yeah. So
That's
there you
right.
go.
That's right. And medyo nagtabla naman halos, no? They just
Nagtabla.
more or less canceled each other out. But, you know, that's big. The attacks with Akari dominating against the #1 attacking team in the conference. So that's huge.
That's
of course,
right.
we have Stalzer and Mao. Mao is not on the court right now. So
And that's a big factor,
Yeah.
Chiki.
And they are in the top 10 of
Yeah.
the hitters, the best attackers of the league. And still, look at this. Look at these numbers.
And this is a statement, you know. So Akari is telling that, okay, we're not just gonna sit down and let you take over the attack. We will answer back, and that's good.
And we're talking about it off the air also, Coach. No, this is a wala. This does not get Akari anywhere close to a chance
To go and
advance.
enter the
Yeah,
semifinals.
so this is really just a way to end on a high note.
Yes.
And it seems like that kind of mentality is helping them through. Just the
Of
relax.
course, and they will carry this over probably to the next conference. The young ones are getting a lot of wisdom from Rivera.
Yeah. So even if this is a no-bearing game, you know that there is a lot they're going to get out of this matchup, win or lose. Oh, what a way to start for Jaja Maraguinot. That's a service ace.
And from Lindsay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lindsay is like I said, one of the strong or dominant hitters, but also a very good contributor in the passing skill.
Sobrang all-around si Lindsay Stalzer.
Very much, yeah.
And, you know, she's 6'1", 38 years old, but
Yeah.
she moves like a teenager.
I know.
But wait, two service aces though. Yeah.
Well, because, you know, this Jaja is really dead set, really putting pressure on the serve.
That's a difficult one. Nakadalawa na siya. I wonder if, you know, that is getting in the head of Stalzer already.
Yeah.
And Chola Alvarez, that was too easy, it seems, for the blocking duo of Akari.
Yeah, very good strategy. Break them down on the serve, forcing them to do the least favorite attack and set up the block. There you go, double pressure.
Wow, if we string this along from the way the first set ended, parang talagang nagsistreak ang Akari. I mean, the momentum is really on their side. They are dictating the pace, like you said. Wow. That one is outside Maranyo.
There you go. Talking about dictating the pace.
You know, that was a classic slide, but no go for Abby Maranyo.
Yeah.
We have not seen her on the scoreboard yet.
That's right.
But we have a challenge, a very early challenge here, coming from F2. I think they're challenging.
Is
they're
it
saying
the
that there's
line?
tingnan natin. I think it's a block touch yata. that we will
Yeah.
see soon enough. And we're seeing, no, parang F2 feeling the pinch already.
Correct,
early in the
yeah.
set.
So obviously you can see it from the serving block of Akari, but maybe the change of lineup, you don't see Maui inside, you know. F2 is a unit, and one of their core players is on the bench, so that can be contributing.
Yeah, that's right. Although the first win of F2 against PLDT, I believe, was without
Against Creamline.
the
way
first
back when,
there was
the
a
first
win
win,
that they
yeah.
got without Kalemao on the
That's
court.
right, that's
so
right,
they have
yeah.
managed without Kalemao, but
So
of course
yes,
she's also a big factor.
and they should pick up from there.
Ano ba ito, coach? Tingin mo?
Block touch.
Oo, wala.
Wala. Masyado malayo. But again, it's a good strategy for Coach Benson. Slow down the
Perhaps to ice Jaja
bleeding right there.
Marikino.
Yeah,
Oo.
probably, yes.
Let's see if that even works. Because Jaja Marikinoat is not only serving well, she is impressing Coach Babes.
Yes. Well, you know, in high school, I noticed this young lady here.
This time, Shola Alvarez gets the better of Corvina, the libero of Akari. Sam Corrales is ready with a report. Over to you, Sam.
I just wanted to give a quick update on the F2 side of things. Now, we could see on the sidelines that Kalema won't be suiting up and playing for F2 today. She tells me that she tore her calf muscle in that game against Army, and right now it is unsure whether she will be able to suit up again. Now, she tried to force the coaches to make her play, but her jump is just not 100%. Now, speaking to her on the sideline, she tells me she's quite frustrated. I mean, this is a weird situation for her given her competitive nature, and she doesn't like it when her team is struggling. Now, I asked her if there's any advice she could give to these players on the court. She tells me they gotta bring more energy, but as for now, Kalei and her teammates will be cheering from the sideline. So that's a quick update on her. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Sam Corrales, for that update. And F2, as you were giving us the tea, is already catching up to Akari. That is 2 straight points. Abby Marano on the service line here. But yeah, all of those things that Kalemao would have wanted to do for the team, no?
Yeah. Well, you know, calf strain, very serious injury, but I hope she recovers. And if they enter the semifinals, she definitely should be ready for the finals.
Madalas mo ba ma-encounter yung ganon,
Oh,
coach,
yeah.
na
You know,
gustong maglaro nung player mo, ikaw na magsasabing wag.
Of course, and that's a good sign. You can see the champion character in them.
And another challenge. These challenges, like we mentioned, 2 per team, per game, per set, which you cannot carry over.
Correct.
And as we understand the FIVB rules, 2 challenges that go wrong. In fact, you should be able to go more than 2 if they are doing it by
yes.
FIVB.
As long as you're successful.
As long as you're successful.
But you know, these things you can really tweak it depending on the tournament.
Okay,
you know?
yes.
So you can use that.
So we might have be capping it with 2.
That's correct,
Yes.
And what we can see here right now, they're using their challenge it.
Oh, that looks like
it's
it's on the line. Look
Very
at
much
that.
Successful challenge for F2.
F2 loving that one. And it's now 4-all in the second set.
Alam mo, tama ka, Chiki. Ano, I remember their first win. Wala dun si Kalemao. And they know this. They've been there, so they can probably get the rhythm.
Talk about rhythm. Raagas had it in the first set, but looks like the blockers of F2 have... Ayun, mukhang nag-regroup na sila, no?
Yeah. So that now that they're getting their rhythm back, it's not good for Akari to commit simple errors like that. You know, they want to maintain the lead. It's a one-on-one situation.
Yeah, that was a free point there. And that looks outside. That looks a little long. Overcooked for Priscilla Rivera.
Correct,
Yeah, she didn't think so.
It looks like an in from here, but you know, we don't have the right perspective.
Yeah, Lines judge says it's outside.
That is a long back row attack.
Mukhang papasok eh, no?
Pasok. Challenge.
Pero labas talaga ayon. We see that.
Okay.
But that, oo. Ibang klase din yung
Iba.
dating ng bola talaga ni Rivera. Akari with the serve back, but they are down now. Just a point though. 4 points so far for Joe Maricanot. Quick. Ivy Laxina will score. And Ivy with 6 already today.
That's right.
Yes,
yeah.
she's tying the performance of the reinforcement.
Yeah.
Stalzer also with 6 so far.
And from good decision making from King Fajardo, no block challenge on the net.
But coach, what about Ivy Laxina coming in here with 2 more years in college, but deciding to go pro? I mean, the courage and the heart of this girl to come in, and you watch her as if she's been around a long time.
Well, looking at the age and time, she's really young. But in terms of experience,
Yeah.
we went through a lot of championship, this young lady and I, together with this team. So she is in the right spot.
We get it straight from the you know what you're talking about, and you're not surprised that she has delivered 6 points already.
That's right, yeah.
Of course, 7 points for Stalzer. And F2 Logistics with a 2-point lead at our first technical timeout. We'll be back. Follow my team, Gilas Pilipinas. Watch and support Gilas Pilipinas live in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Follow My Team Pass Philippines is now available to give you access to all 5 Gilas Pilipinas games in the preliminary round. Purchase your tickets via register.worldcup.basketball #win for all. Of course, congratulations, Gilas. They've been winning.
Well,
They've
going
won
back
their
to
last
that
2 games.
rally,
Yes.
we'll see here a solid block from Ivy Laxina against Rivera right there. And that's Ivy's bread and butter, and she loves the block.
It's so nice to get the stories from Coach Babes, who has seen Ivy from when she was in high school
In
pa,
high
no?
school, yeah,
And
second
seeing
year.
how her confidence has grown through the years.
yeah.
And what do you think? What do you see in her future, Coach?
Well, when we started, tama ka, Chiki, humble beginnings for Ivy. And when I was getting her, I told her, don't worry about where you come from. Let's figure out where we want to go.
And she is going somewhere far and somewhere high.
That's right.
Yeah, but meantime, Akari there, Rivera getting the point back, just powering it through that block.
Answering back to Ivy. Very good angle for Rivera.
Erica Raagas doing very well today. 4 points already. Kim Kennedy has been waiting to do that all
That's
day,
right,
I think.
yeah. If F2 wants to control this set, their setter has to activate both wings, the left, the middle, and the right, most especially,
KKD playing inspired today, how we say.
Yes, very motivated.
Ayan ang inspiration. Hey, we want to shout out to Gilas Pilipinas and si Dwight Ramos. They brought in 2 wins.
Now the serve is kicking in.
Service ace.
That's right, yeah.
Things have changed. Palit ang ihip ng hangin for the second set, Coach.
So for me, F2, they are getting now the rhythm on the attack. Previously in the rally, you saw the balance on the attack, and now they're getting the serve. So Akari has to answer back on the pass now.
What about the blocking of F2, coach?
F2 not yet. I
Not
can
yet.
see it. It still belongs to Akari at this point.
As you say,
Yeah.
ito nga, si
There you
Priscilla
go.
Rivera has seemed to figure
That's
out
correct. They
how
cannot,
to get past the
they
block.
cannot let Rivera through all the time. They were able to block her previously, but she still, you know, Rivera has a lot of tools in her toolbox in terms of attack.
Matalino eh.
Matalino.
She knows when to bring it out, and that was a good stop there by Mervina. Let's see, one more time. Nope, good combination attack, but Rivera with an answer. Maraguinot is blocked, ball still good. Let's see if they manage to get it across the net.
Yeah.
Not quite. Good try though for Akari. Akari playing scrappy defense there. And we're looking on the court at Rivera. As see Coach De Brito, of course, still trying to figure out if she's going to bring in some huhugutin sa
Yes,
bench.
but he's getting always a cue from Rivera. So he will wait for Rivera to give him the signal if she will stay or not.
Hindi natin nakita, no? Hindi nyo nakita on your screens, but we're watching it here from the stadium. Si Priscilla Rivera seemed to be parang may iniinda.
Parang may pain.
Oo. Well, let's hope she's okay. And that slide, good cover. Maraguinot knows how to play that slide.
That's right. So there you go. Like I said a while ago, it seems like Akari is still controlling the block at this moment, no? So F2 will have to answer that.
Great showing here by Akari. Again, they are not high up there in terms of blocks. They're not the best blocking team, but, you know.
But they're, I think, one of the best listening teams. So, yeah, they're easy to direct, they're easy to coach. That's one thing that I like about this team, no? And they have a very good seventh man.
You like the coach, talaga. You like the coaching. Oh, great stop by Rivera. This is going to be a free ball, though. F2 will set up calf. Underhanded set. And that's answered. Oh, we have... Maraguinot getting past the two-man block. And Akari just keeps coming.
Yep. So you can see here, Maraguinot going through the block of F2, and that's what Akari wants to build right now, because Rivera is taking control of the left, Raagas is taking control of the right. Coach De Brito wants to add another area for Maraguinot on the left.
And we also have Krish Makaslang now on the court.
Yep.
For Akari, one of the taller players of the Chargers, 5'11 and a half. Call it 6 foot. 6 footer to see Krish Makaslang, and she's seeing action for the first time here in the second set.
Well, F2 here has to break down the blocking system of Akari.
Stalzer going down the line. She caught,
there you go.
Yeah. She caught Priscilla Rivera in that same spot earlier, coach.
You know, earlier she did a 2 cross-court hit. Now she chose a down the line, which I think is an effective strategy at this point. Remember, they got their best points on that angle. So stick to what is working.
Good serve, nice reception by Priscilla there. And somebody was at the net. Oh, Majoy Baron is on the court now for F2.
Probably still cold.
One more time on that.
Very good positioning on the block. Oh, I think it's Kim who got it.
Matalas ang mata ng ating mga ref.
Oh, I think it's Kim who caught the net.
11-13. And we saw a couple of service aces from Jaja Maraguinot earlier, but an error this time. And we have Majoy Baron, who will serve for the first time. She is coming in. Hinugot sa bench for the second set. So yung mga matatangkad naglalabasan. Oh, nice single block there by Shola Alvarez. Ivy Laxina is on the ball there, but ball still good. F2 will recycle it. There's Ivy, just doing damage. 9 points for Ivy Laxina.
That is a really good showcase of skill there from Ivy. She got the dig, approached for the attack, and made the point right there.
Great showing there. Ivy's coach from her beginning, seeing her doing so well here must give you a lot of pride.
You know what? When I was watching that particular rally, I saw before when we started, umiiyak na siya noon when we repeatedly do, the number of repetitions
Ano bang
we do.
pinapagawa mo, Coach? Ilang oras yan?
Very simple formula. If you can't make it, let's do it again. 3 more times.
Ganun pala.
Ganun lang yun.
Ganun lang yun. Kaya naman ganito ang kalibre ng kanilang laro. It paid off, Coach.
Well, definitely proud of her.
12-15, Akari still playing catch-up against F2 in the second set. They did take the first set, 25-21. So all in all, Akari impressive in this matchup against the cargo movers. Shola Alvarez couldn't get it past the two-man block there. Rivera.
There you go. Finally.
There it is.
Finally.
And you're talking about the diesel, the slow but sure entry of the excellence in the block of F2. 16-12 is the score, and we are in our second technical timeout. F2 in the lead. Bingo Plus, the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines. Mahilig ka ba dyan, Coach? Swerte ka ba? Swerte ka ba sa bingo?
Hindi ako nahilig but one of these days I have to try at least,
Ang mga pamilya usually pagka Pasko or pagka merong mga holidays and they get together.
Right.
And I'm sure nung COVID, nung nasa bahay lang, baka marami naglaro ng bingo. Back to the game, 16-12, a 4-point lead for F2 who gave up that first set.
Yeah, and a first convincing block in the last rally.
That was a costly error.
Very rare though, no? Costly and rare error from Lindsay.
Kasi the free ball na lang talaga yung over na lang niya, no? And that was too low. She just needed to send that ball over.
One of those glitch probably.
Yeah. But overall, Coach, you said that you see the blocking of F2 medyo, ayan na, umaarangkada na, nararamdaman mo na.
Yes. They started with, of course, answering back to attack and then control the serve. Now they're working on their block.
Calf looking for Shola Alvarez there. Makaslang doing well with her net game. Ooh. Yeah, Raagas and Makaslang coming together there.
Well, that's going to be an easy block for Akari. It's coming off from off-system play from F2, and the set came in too close to the net, giving Kindi a very small space to work on.
And credit to Raagas for being right there.
Right,
Just predicting what would happen.
That's right. Yeah, that is a done deal supposedly.
Yeah. And this is an overpass. Fajardo will set up again, and look at that! Look at that shot, pang basketball.
Pang basketball, shinut.
Oo.
Na.
Talaga. Pero hindi 2 points, 1 point
Hindi
lang.
2 points, 1 point. Unfortunately.
Kahit anong ganda pa nun. But look at that, what a beauty.
Well, like what I was telling you, probably an age bata pa siya, but in terms of experience, she's seen a lot.
22 years old, but so many championships in her, in her belt. 11 points for Laksina so far. Shola Alvarez with that serve. Almost ace, and this is going to be free. Calf pushing it out. Stalzer. Good stop there by the libero Rivera. Free ball again. Stalzer. Going down the line, but somebody was there. Joe Maraginot with that stop. Another chance here. Calf for a quick. Oh, wow. Great stop by Rivera.
Amazing defense for Akari.
Stalzer going short. Gandang bantay pa rin ng Akari. Akari defense so scrappy. Look at that. What a rally here. It's Rivera just pushing it off the hands of D. And count on Rivera to just end it. Just really finding a way to get it past the
Let me
blockers.
break it down to you, Chicky. Chicky, both teams are playing really good defense, really good setting. It's the maturity that sealed the deal here, you know? Very good maturity, very good composure. Doesn't have to hit fast. Wipe off is the choice of attack. Very good maturity. Amazing.
Hindi na excited, no? Parang kalma. Nakakapag-isip.
This is how you
Naisip
do
niya.
it. Yeah.
That's Priscilla Rivera for you. I hope she flashes her arm again
Yeah.
where she has a message for all of you fans. Priscilla Rivera going up. And an underhanded set for Stalzer again. Stalzer is being stopped here.
Amazing. Akari's doing a really good
Yeah,
block.
oh, single block by Makaslang. Ball still good though. Kim D. Another rally. Stalzer with a put away this time. Is going above the blockers. Wow.
That is an exclamation point from Lindsay. Stalzer, sorry, Stalzer.
So
Look at that. Yeah, she didn't just go over the block, but she doubled the speed.
Yeah.
You know,
Bilis ng
on
dating.
that delivery, yeah.
So really, it's the two reinforcements. Just putting ends to the rallies that we're seeing. But we are enjoying these rallies,
Very
these
much,
exchanges. F2 Logistics still with a 3-point lead. They want to win the second set. They actually want to win this entire match because they are trying to get into the semis.
Very
Not this
good.
way, not by a service error, but it happens.
It happens.
So kung nasa paano ang inyong paano ang service sa training.
Well, you know, here in this situation, that was a 2 consecutive long rallies. So the 7th man should be telling Ivy to say, use your 8 seconds, breathe. It's not an issue of tactics anymore, where to serve, but just to gather your energy again and regroup mentally. Yeah.
And even for everybody just to settle down.
Settle down, you know. When you're serving, you actually have the ball, you have the time. So use that time.
Priscilla Rivera with a serve here, and Akari just gaining on F2 Logistics slowly. Safe serve. Actually, it's a good serve. Managinot is dug. Nice stop there by Shola Alvarez. Great. Rivera doing wonderfully as libero here, but that block, that block.
Very good.
Oh.
Well, you know, Akari is putting up a really good defense. Lindsay is doing, Stalzer is doing a fast and strong attack, but it's the block that sealed the deal for F2.
Oh, look at Majoy Baron just loving it.
Yeah. You
And
know,
that's
Chicky,
it.
this game is turning into a chess match. You know, these two teams are showing off really good showcase on all the skills, serve, block, digs, as a unit.
And the coaches, we have a
And the
timeout.
She's going line, there's no time to change. She's still line to 6. Go in front of her. Okay? You already know that we have to do? Okay, just one the quick, sometimes this is
That's a good one. Okay.
okay, it's side out. Let's go receive here. It's okay. And
I like that, you know, coming from 2 consecutive intense rally, you can still hear from De Brito one direction, you know, explaining what's the situation, calm down, and this is what we're gonna do. And very important, that's very important.
Buti na lang yung demeanor ni Coach De Brito is also like that, no?
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
calm talaga. And very composed, hindi tumataas yung boses niya.
On this moment, but
On
I
this
saw him really upping up his
okay.
intensity when he sees that the team is kind of lacking in the intensity area.
So if he wants you to calm down, you take a calm
Yes,
demeanor also. And ball is still good. I think they're going to call a lifting violation on Majoy there.
You know, I like Maraginot right now. You know, in the first set, you can see that she's struggling on the timing. Now she's getting the rhythm. Good for her.
And we have Madrigal coming back in here. She's at the front. Makaslang.
Very good
Nice
serve.
serve. Oh, missed time there by Majoy Baron. So 4 hits on the side of F2. Nakamali sa timing doon.
Yeah.
Majoy did not quite anticipate that ball.
Yep, and it's coming from a really offensive serve from Makaslang.
Yeah, great serve. Timeout.
1, 2, 3. Tapos dalawa lang to. Definitely the ball will go here. You can make combinations easy. Okay? Get the point, get the point. You cannot play like this tight, very tight. Okay? Dalawa lang kayo. Support ka na lang dito. Pag nag-alanganin niya, papasok kasi yan.
Taga lang. Okay, let's go. Up two. Movers. Together, 1 point.
Coach Benson looking for the combination attacks.
Yeah, combination attack, and probably for F2, they needed to recognize that the serving of Akari is very tactical. So can he probably slow down on the first contact and then execute the combination attack.
I like what you're saying, Coach. This has turned out to be a chess game.
This is a chess
Utakan
match.
eh, no?
You know, both the skills are evenly matched almost, right? The delivery now is the issue.
Your choices,
The
diba?
choices, delivery.
Stalls are going up, and that's off the block and off Makaslang's hands, and that's a point for F2.
Yeah, very good.
20-18, the score. But it has not been easy for F2, huh?
Yeah.
Akari is just thorn on their side.
F2 has to stay there and keep on answering.
Stalzer so far with 10 points. And she goes up, but she was blocked solid. How about that by
Amazing
Madrigal?
block, yeah.
That's a great block there.
So I was saying a while ago, it seems like Akari still holds the blocking department. Substitution, huh?
Yeah, so we have a lot of players coming in and out.
Yep.
Shalka will step back out. Mariganot is back in. Raagas in for Laika Ebon, who had some minutes there on the court.
Yeah, very good strategy.
So lahat nakakapaglaro dito sa
Yep.
Akari.
And this time setting up 3 spikers right in front of your attacking line for Akari.
We haven't seen Trisha Genesis on the court yet for Akari. So let's see what kind of rotation choices
Yep,
si Coach will make.
yep,
And that's all
that's
part of the chess strategy,
The
no?
chess strategy,
Kailan ka bubunot?
Yeah. Kailan ka bubunot?
Oo.
Paano delivery?
Iris Tolenada is playing
very
setter now. That worked out,
Yeah,
Coach.
yeah.
We have a new setter on the court. Or, well, she's back. She also had some minutes earlier, no? Si Iris, yeah.
yes. Well, that's a very good choice of attack. You know? There's only a single block against Baron and giving her a lot of angles on the attack.
Joy Baron is also getting good playing time here.
Yeah.
That's a good serve.
Easy tip from Mariganot.
Good one there, and that one a little wide there for Ivy Laxina. And she acknowledges that. An unforced error there on the attack. Laxina still, though, with 11 points already. F2 still leading, but Akari right there behind them.
Yes, and Rivera is right on the front row.
Wow, look at that. Chola Alvarez, we've seen her do that. You know, she's a quiet operator, Coach.
Yes.
But-
You know, ang gusto ko sa kanya is her technique is really sound, you know, very simple. Point A to point B, straightforward, giving her the lack of height is compensated by the speed and the angle of her attack. Very good.
Ang ganda yung contact niya sa
Correct,
bola.
yeah,
Bilis, no? Bilis ng dating din. And really, it's the precision, the timing.
And this is a much needed point for F2. Rivera is in the front attacking line.
22-20. Kim Fajardo there with a serve.
Yeah, good serve.
That's a quick, nice read by Caf. Kim D getting it past the blockers there. And Romariganot sends it on the second ball. Kim Kiana D. Blocked by Rivera. Chola Alvarez again. The blockers are working for Akari. Rivera. And another rally is brewing here. Joust won by Erika Raagas.
Joust situation right there.
Yeah. Good
You know,
exchanges.
from the experience, a joust situation right there. Usually, the smaller player will always win. Usually, it's because the only thing you need to do is just stay steady there.
You know, I think that was Maraginot with who won there. It was both of them side by side.
yeah.
But in any case, Akari will get the ball back.
Wow.
If they are only 1 point behind F2, it's been this kind of game all set long.
And I like it. Every point is earned.
Maraginot sent it over on the second ball. Don Macandili was on to her. KKD from the left side this time. Rivera tipping it over. Fajardo gets the first ball. KKD goes up again. Good up by Joe Maraginot. Rivera tipping it. Fajardo taken out of the play again. Off system, and this time Kim Yanadi with a rare error there. And she acknowledges that.
Well, two things is happening, Chiki. Akari has figured out the line attack of F2, so now they are in. They have an answer as a group with defense.
They have a quick timeout.
Okay? One pass. That area is their strong side. This one, going there. Okay? You're at the back. You stay here. 1, 2, receiver. Okay? That's their strong side.
You hear the urgency in the voice of Coach Benson.
Yeah.
This is a 22-all. This is, again, a win that F2 was to register at this point because they gave up that first set. And this is a more important match for them, trying to get into the finals.
Very much. This is a statement set for them. They have to win this and hopefully dictate the pace of the game.
Right. Check that. Semifinals muna.
Yes,
Bago
bago mag-finals.
Like we were saying kanina, Coach, napakasikip dun sa number 4 spot.
That's right, yeah. So
number 4 spot is up for grabs.
Every point ratio counts.
Yeah. Kim Fajardo with a quick, and Ivy Laxina converts. And she has been somewhat of a hero here in the second set, Ivy Laxina, already with her 12th point.
Well, and a good choice of shot right there. She normally hits across court on the right. She chose to go for the left.
Pero nakita natin kanina in the before the timeout, no? See, Rivera is so smart to always hit to calf, to the setter, to take her out of the play. Para off system. But this time she can get that ball up. Oh, wow, what a dime for a service ace.
I remember in the first set I was mentioning to control her. I think you have to start in the pass. You know, make her work more on the pass. And that's what I think they saw it.
Yeah. Quick timeout by Akari.
But be sure that we don't have problems there. Transition. You're gonna, if you don't do it the first, you're gonna the second, the third. It's okay.
F2 at the cusp of winning the second set, but Akari, we know, will not just roll over and die.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Yeah.
So, well, F2 right now is a very good advantage. They have a 2-point lead. They have to be offensive on the serve and simultaneously set up their block.
So if you're Shola, you probably want to give it to Priscilla Rivera at this point, sabi ko nga, coach, no?
Yeah, of course, you know, Priscilla has been leading Akari all throughout the season.
That one is outside, definitely outside, and that's a win for F2 Logistics in the second set, 25-22. Not an easy win, but a win just the same for the girls in yellow. Yeah, we'll break it down after the break. 25-22, the score in the second set. Back in a moment. That's the story so far, 25-22, the score on that second set. F2 winning that one. They are split now, one set apiece. And what did you think of that second set, Coach?
Well, right now, the offensive dominance switched to F2 right now. So F2 answered on the attack side. You know? I think at 25-22, when we get back the standing right here. But what I like how F2 controlled the serving side.
Yeah.
They really got patient, very tactical on serve. forcing Akari to make errors, and it paid off on the last 2 points that they had. Getting Rivera to make an error on the pass. And now, slowly, they are trying to gain the block.
Taking a look at the highlights here, we're seeing a lot of those are a lot of quality exchanges, quality rallies that we saw in the second set. And sabi mo nga, coach, to repeat what you're saying, it's become a game of chess where it is really using your smarts and seeing who's going to be smarter as we look at the numbers here.
It's flipped. F2 Logistics in the attack side, it flipped to F2 Logistics right now, making 14 points against 6 points of Akari. Blocking is controlled by Akari, and F2 is going back again on their usual dominance on the serve. Yes, they got a lot of, they offered Akari 5 more points on the errors, but that is normal. If you're attacking more, you're getting more errors.
Yeah, so a win despite the 10 errors. So imagine if they're able to just eliminate those errors, then they would definitely be dominating Akari. But it's now even, and really, this is not perhaps what we came to expect, because knowing that F2 is really on a streak here, they have been winning continuously the past 3 games. Akari, in the meantime, really suffering losses, and we thought they were just taking it easy, just having fun with the game. But look at them come out here and just give us a great showing.
But this is very important for F2 because in my experience, if you have a 3 winning streak, usually the tired legs settle in. So this time they got to gather their maturity and their experience, and held on to their lead.
Lucky for them, like we were saying earlier, they also had a 1 week rest. Yeah.
Very important.
But I'm sure hindi naman nag-rest yan, coach. Siguro araw-araw.
Knowing F2, LaSalle system.
And I heard that sometimes they train twice a day. So I don't know how it's been the last week.
Very common for them.
Walang 3 times a day, coach.
Alam mo what I'm saying nga, sabi ko, my analogy is the gladiator life. It's a gladiator life for volleyball players.
But I like...
Especially women's.
Gusto ko sa ginagawa, like the coach of, the likes of Coach Babes, really starting them early and getting them like with that volleyball mentality as young as possible, because it carries over, and they come in so much more ready for the big leagues.
Kailangan maging involuntary system nila ang volleyball,
And the volleyball fans are just happy about that. Oh, that's a strange way to get a point for for CAF there. Nagka-bitinan sa net, but that point.
Coming out from a bad pass.
And that point should be for F2. Let's see. I think Stalzer is questioning it. Stalzer, the team captain. So it looks like the point is going to be awarded. Okay, I wonder if the challenge card will come out here.
And I don't think there's an option for that in the challenge. Yeah, that's the thing.
There's challenge na ganun eh.
There's no category in the challenge. Challenge system.
Hindi nga natin malaman kung anong tawag dun eh. Anyway, it's a point for Akari. So it's 2-0 so far. Make that 3-0. We had a whistle there. Did you catch what happened there, coach?
Well, I think Kim D made an off-system attack on the left side and it entered outside of the antenna.
3-0. Akari with an early lead here, and that's a quick one. Laksina on the scoreboard. So it's 1-3. Again, just looking at the way things are right now for F2, they pretty much should need to win all of their games from here on out to ensure an entry in the semifinals.
That's right, to secure all games. Not only that, hopefully or ideally all sets.
It helped them that PLDT won that last game. It helped the campaign of F2.
Yes, true.
Yeah, but still, they really cannot afford to lose this game either. Sam Corrales is ready for an update at courtside. Sam?
Earlier, we have been talking about the impact of Olympian Priscilla Rivera on the Akari Chargers, and I got an interesting story from Danny Ravenna, who shared that the two are actually carpool mates, and it's Danny who drives Pri home, and she says that this is just a surreal experience being neighbors with somebody at this caliber. And just like team captain Michelle Cobb, she's amazed that she gets to play alongside these legends in the pros. Now, this debut conference has been an eye-opener for Danny and the Chargers, and she's more motivated to work hard, especially during the off-season, to get on Pri's level as well. Sabi nga niya, they just have to be patient, put in the work, and learn as much as they can to be better. Back to the panel.
Great stuff there.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Sam Corrales, for those stories, and we appreciate how much of an impact these reinforcements make on their teammates. Meantime, we have a challenge here. It's a challenge that
I think the challenge is block touch.
put on by Akari early in the third set, rather. Maaga. Like we saw kanina in the second set, no?
It goes to show that these two coaches are on their toes,
Yeah.
right? In the moment.
Talagang, and they mean business, ah.
Oo.
Walang palalagpasin.
Correct.
And yeah, why
Well, I
not?
would understand that for F2 because they're trying to, get the golden ticket to the
Oh.
semifinals. But surprisingly, Akari, I like the style of this coach.
Let's see, coach, if there is in fact a block touch.
Yes.
Kita naman, yeah. Oh, that worked out.
And watching that scenario, I think it was Rivera who recognized that and called the attention of Coach Ray.
Sol Alvarez with a serve.
Yeah, Sol Alvarez is a really strong server.
Rivera going up, and she brings in the heat. Coming in
Well,
strong.
all those young volleyball players right out there watching this game, you have to watch Rivera right here. Not only the speed, but making the contact at the right moment. Very good example for all the young volleyball players out there.
14 points already for Priscilla Rivera. Oh, that's a nice reception by Stalzer, but she is dug by Maraguinot. Rivera going up again, the joust. Wow, that is huge for KKD.
That's right, yeah.
And you can read it from Rivera's face. She was not happy with that.
Yeah, because Rivera's intention there was to really get it blocked so that they can recover it and translate it into an attack. So that's also one of the strategies. That's why I understand the reaction from Rivera. But
Very
KD,
telling.
very good experience as a blocker, one of the dominating players in the blocking zone.
So far, 5 points for KKD. And again, go back to her inspired volleyball from the last game. And Rivera just getting it back.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, akala nyo hindi ko na padadaanin sa block.
And she's consistent, Every time F2 gets a point from her on a block, the second one will be an exclamation point from her.
Gagantit. Fajardo to Abby Maraño. She's dug by Urbina there. Akari will reset. Rivera. Oh, wow, again, just those power tips, just knowing exactly where to put the ball.
Yeah, very good choice for Maraguinot, acknowledging the switch of offense line from the back row. Rivera will deliver.
6-3, 3-point lead for Akari. That serve. Stalls are going down the line, too much for Agas that time. And we get reminded of the power behind Stalzer's hits.
The power and the speed right there.
Great fundamentals, Lindsay Stalzer. I can't get over it. She's 38. She's in such good shape, no? Just playing so well.
Good shape, and the skills are, like in the attack, is ergonomic.
Yeah,
Ang ganda
I
ng
like that.
ergonomics.
Ergonomic. Oh, wow. Look at the blocking. Abby Maraño this time pairing up with Kim Fajardo.
Well, there you go. F2 is bringing out their one of their best assets. Really putting up a really good solid block on the net.
As KKD gets ready to serve here. Oh no, that's a service error. Okay, commit them early if you're gonna.
That's right, yeah. It's still the right time to make those error on the serve.
Akari leading in this third set. They split the first and second sets. Krish, salamat here.
Wow,
Makaslang.
very consistent.
Wow.
You know, I've been
Yeah.
watching her serves a while since the beginning of the game.
Rivera again with that tip. She's been doing that all day. Sayang yung pancake save ni Makandili. I believe she was able to get to that ball. See it on the...
Keep on repeating that and she'll get it in no time. But I like how Maraguinot is choosing her sets right there, you know? She has an available swing on the left side, but she chose Rivera for the best angle.
Yeah.
You know, that's the job of the setter, Chuki. You're going to choose from all the right answers or the right attack. You have to choose the best one.
And Maraguinot is really impressive today.
Yeah,
Get a timeout. Oh, check that. It's a challenge, actually. A foot fault challenge.
Oh, all right.
F2.
So that would be probably a football challenge for Rivera.
Because she was swinging from the back row.
From the back row. So let's see.
Scores 5-7. And F2 wants it to be a 6-0.
Oh, that's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 4 inches, 5 inches clear from the attack line. So the question is, will Akari get the point?
I think the score stays at
It's
7-5.
just replay.
So I think they already, Akari already had that point. Makaslang was ready to serve already.
Oh, so they got the point from that.
Okay, there you go.
Successful challenge. There you go.
So they will get to 8 points first.
And technical time?
Yes, we'll be back. FIBA World Cup Finals pass. The biggest basketball event in 2023 is coming to the Philippines. Purchase your FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Ultimate Finals Fan Pass and get access to the much-anticipated FIBA World Cup 2023 Championship, along with the battle for third place game, semifinals, and the finals games. Visit register.worldcup.basketball for more details. Hashtag win for all. Exciting stuff in the world of basketball. Pero dito muna tayo. This is an exciting game between Akari and F2. They have split the first 2 sets. Is that inside? Makaslang seems to think it was good, but they're going to... I think they're going to challenge. It's a ball in, ball out challenge. This is the first challenge by Akari.
Coach De Brito mean business immediately after the timeout. No, but Makaslang has been on the 4 straight serving plate right there. And she's delivering a very offensive serve consistently.
Yeah, you noticed that, no, from the get-go. Krish Makaslang, 5'11 and a half, or, you know, I think 6 feet. Let's give it to her, she said. Yeah.
Sige, pwede na.
6 feet. So we are, they are challenging as much as they can now. They want to burn both challenges per set.
And why not?
Yeah. Let's see.
Here we go.
Oh, that was outside. But close from their vantage point. It may certainly look like it's in, but that is a point for F2. 6 serving 8. Lindsay Stalzer was seen a lot of volleyball all over the world.
Yep. So this is really a good matchup between reinforcements.
Yeah, error on the attack there by Erika Raagas.
Well, I think it's coming off from a timeout and the challenge, legs getting iced up.
Oo, yung mga challenge, pwedeng
Oo,
strategic
diba?
din, ano? Pag medyo
Yeah, very much.
Oo, pag ayaw mo mag-timeout, pero you want to disrupt the streak of your opponents. Hervina is just doing really well today.
That's a good free ball from Rivera.
Abby Morano there was setting up Chola Alvarez, and she gets a second chance and puts it away that time. Chola Alvarez.
Chola Alvarez is impressive on the left side. You know, recognizing the deficiency on the block of Akari on that particular moment, hitting the lowest blocking available for her.
And props to Caf, to Kim Pardo, just finding her. Stalzer continues to serve. That's a good one. Rivera with an up. Oh, it starts with a great pass.
Yeah, you're right. Starts with a great pass, a great set, and a clean, powerful hit from Madrigal right there.
That was a beauty.
Yeah.
One more time on that.
One more time, yeah. Good pass right there. A D-quick, a running D-quick in the back. Yeah. Blockers too late for F2.
Akari with the lead, 9-8. Chola Alvarez again, this time dug by Rivera rather. And that's an overpass. Good save there by Don Macandili. Chola Alvarez is timing it. Hervina, the dig. Marciano, and that's off the block. That's Marciano scoring. Janine Marciano, 5'5.5".
Yeah. Not too tall, but very springy young lady right there, doing a wipe-off attack and getting her a point.
Great idea there, challenging Kim Fajardo on the block, and that's a point.
You don't have to go over the block all the time. You can use the elbow, you know, the lower side of the block, and that's what she did.
Oh, that's outside. Maraguinot with a service error there.
Yeah. Well, still good trajectory, but I guess you should have used more time, 8 seconds on the serving plate.
It seems like we're not seeing that, no? We're not seeing the players really burn the seconds and use the time on their serve. Rivera from behind. KKD there. Fajardo pushing the ball over. Akari will recycle. Rivera from behind the attack line again. Look at that save by Abby Marano there. And the rally brewing again, Raagas. Let's see who Caf goes to. A quick one by Laksina, buhay pambola. A joust. Great save by Abby. Oh, look at that placing. Oh, wow. We know what Stalzer wanted to do there. It was wide open. It was a gaping hole.
A good strategy, but it came off outside.
Sumobra
lang, yeah. But you know, before that, that easy over from Stalzer, amazing digs from Hervina.
She is.
That's the game changer right there.
Yeah, so many saves for Hervina, the libero of Akari, but that's two in a row dito.
Yeah,
no?
Akari
Service
is
error.
rushing on the serve. Probably they would like to use their time on the serving play. You know, but a while ago they're doing that because F2 was slowing down, so they want to speed up. But this time it's the other way around, so they better use that. The time on the plate. Oh, good hit.
Oh, look at that. Nice save there by Stalzer. It's going to be an easy ball. Rivera will go up, and she's blocked. Solid block there by KKD and Ivy Laksina joining forces.
It seems like the blocking line of F2 now is gaining stability and efficiency right there, putting pressure on Rivera.
Great stuff there from F2. Fajardo with an error at the serve. You're talking about Fajardo being one of the better servers in the league. She is #2 in serves.
Yeah, I think #2, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, F2 as a team tops the teams in serving. And has not been much of a factor though in the matchup today, no? Hindi sila masyadong lumalamang with their serves.
No, because Akari is answering back.
Oh.
No? That's a good way of showing off their or gaining maturity in the game.
Good read there by Alvarez. And she goes up for the hit. Blocked by Rivera all alone.
Good call.
She lets it go.
So Rivera is trying to make sure, you know, to be there just in case. No, but the coach called out. Acting again, the second man in the game and the team, no?
I think natakot lahat. Don't get it, don't get it. But I think Rivera always knows better.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a great point there by Akari. 13-11, another service error.
This
Both.
is the fourth.
Oh.
Two apiece on each side.
Palitan lang sila, no, coach? Lucky for them. Lucky for both squads.
Well, that's simply showing that both teams are eager to really fight it off on the court.
And let's see if Shola Alvarez takes the time with her serves and puts in a safe one. She's another one. Isa rin to nakargadong serve,
Yeah, very much. Good pass from Vina.
Oh, look at Rivera. Underhanded setup there. Kim Kianadi.
It could have been a good block, you know. It's not a stop block, but slow down the attack. But it's way too out of bounds.
And that was good enough. Off-system play. Still, KKD manages to score.
KKD recognizing that, you know, the middle was late. Go for the open spot.
It's 13 all. That's a nice reception. Kaslang stop there. Back set. Kim Kianadi
Good set
is
from Kim.
stopped there by Jaja. But look at that. Great answer by Don Macandili on that Rivera attack. She goes up one more time, Rivera! And that is outside.
Well, I don't know which one. Is it Ivy or Gimby?
Somebody was there. Yeah, somebody with a touch.
Yeah.
We'll see it from the slow-mo.
A very good answer on Macandili right there on the defense cross-court of Rivera. No?
Super save there by Macandili, but still, Rivera keeps coming. Fajardo, quick there, good up by Raagas. F2 resets. Great stop. This time, KKD onto Rivera. And she goes cut shot.
You see now the pressure of F2's block is getting into Rivera, no?
And she knows that. She wanted to go cut shot there. Like she did earlier. That one was good because she managed to get the check ball.
That's right. But what I like about Rivera, she's not stopping, you know? She's trying to figure out what is the appropriate or the effective angle. Can it be cut shot tight or a wipe off the block?
Kaya niya lahat eh,
Kaya niya
coach.
lahat eh. Kaya niya lahat.
Oh, wow! Hindi lang siyang may kaya. Bakas lang.
Yep. Good pass. A good pass.
Yeah. And you look,
Delivery on the pass and a really good choice for Maraguinon right there. Open block.
yeah, it's good to see her activating her middles, coach.
You know, these two setters are showing a lot of composure.
Yeah. Fajardo with that slide. Back set, Raagas, that's a beauty. Fajardo with a stop though. Gonna be a free ball. Who will Jaja go to? Marciano.
Wow.
Nice stop by
Very good cut shot
Stolzer
from
there.
Marciano.
Oh! And Marciano's insisting on a check ball. Will she get it? Marciano insisting there was a check ball there.
Yeah.
By
And
F2.
And very much so. I think they're going to go for a challenge.
I think our
Both
referees
coaches are now.
parehong gusto mag-challenge.
I like this. I like this. Both are so aggressive. They don't want to give in.
Nobody's letting up.
Yeah.
We saw there Marciano kasi talagang really right to place the ball.
Yeah. Well, I like that shot actually.
And I think it's a matter of who challenged first. Well, this is you know, if you recall, a few games ago, it took a few minutes, quite a few minutes to settle a challenge. I think it was between Cherry and Petrogas, if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Okay, I think it's F2's getting the challenge opportunity at this moment.
Okay,
With the block.
with the block touch challenge. And we see, you can see a glimpse of the crowd here. You see a spot of yellow there on top dito sa Araneta. Yan yung F2 fans who are just loving the live action.
Of course, F2, they will always bring their crowd here in the arena.
We have a couple more games here, or one more day in Araneta.
Yep.
Our next game will also be at the Big Dome, so we invite all of you to catch the action live. There's nothing like it.
I'm really enjoying this game.
Yeah, it's unexpectedly heated, no,
The
Coach?
intensity and the level of skill that both teams are showing, I love it.
And I like how you highlight the setters also, and really how both are taking charge and just heeding the call of being the holder of the baton, the
That's
one
right,
who
yeah.
really just dictates the pace and the way things will go.
And also, I have to recognize the both liberos of both teams.
Oh.
You know, are really a good match.
As we take a look at this block. Oh, look. Okay. KKD did get a hand on that one. Wow, that was close.
That's a very successful challenge. Now it's
16-14 is the score. Akari with a 2-point lead on the second technical timeout. Back in a moment. Got 300 pesos? Enjoy NBA TV Philippines, now more affordable at Signal postpaid plan 290 or prepaid load 300. Watch all the action extended until December 31, 2022. Meantime, the action is right here at the Big Dome as we are midway into our second of our doubleheader today. F2 Logistics Cargo Movers going up against the Akari Chargers. And you are looking at Christopher Chu of Akari, Efren Uy, CFO of F2 Logistics, both enjoying the match here today. As with the rest of the fans. And Coach Babes. Oh! Saya, a lot of great exchanges, a lot of just really prolonged rallies. Yung akala mo patay na, binubuhay pa ng mga libero.
Yeah. But this time, I think in the next few situations, Jaja Mariginat for Akari will have to figure out how to shuffle the attacks now. I think F2 has figured out Rivera.
Or give it to her from behind the attack line, which is harder to block, no? Yeah. And that's a great stop again by Orvina. That one is clearly outside, untouched. And an error on the attack again by Erika Raagas. Who started out strong. See, Erika Raagas scored a lot in the first set. She has 5 so far today.
Yeah, I like the approach. I like the speed, not letting down, you know. Just keep on swinging and she'll figure out the angle.
And how about Coach Benson using both setters here, Coach Bates? What do you make of that?
You know, the strategy there is to put up 3 available attackers on the front row, you know, and getting more advantage on the attack. That's the idea.
Meantime, Casilag and Maranyo there could not get that block to work. And it's just a good swipe there.
And that's what Akari wants, you know, Marciano adding or contributing to the attack.
Marciano was a good substitution, no? She's been very efficient. She's getting ready for the attack. It's going to be a free ball. And
that's a good choice for Leon.
Yeah. And
it should be an attack. Yeah, it should be an attack. It cannot be a free ball is not an option.
Abi Maranyo scores on that one. She's loving that. 3 points for Abby so far today. Chang Abby always really she is a spark. She is a spark in the Akari in the F2 team.
Yes, always one of the reliable athletes for F2.
Marciano is blocked, but oh, ball went back to. That's yeah, did not quite cross, but
Good hustle.
Hustle,
Yeah,
yeah.
good hustle.
And just
Unfortunately, it's still not enough.
not enough. Akari now with a 1-point lead. And we are in our third set. Both teams splitting the first and second sets
That's
here.
right. Now, both teams are entering now the last most important stage of the set, which means less error on the serve
And on the sets.
and on the sets, yeah.
We know what Iris Solenada wanted to do there. She wanted it low and quick, but yeah.
But the pass is a bit too fast.
And you know, this is where we really notice the connection that has already been established between Abby Maraño and Caf and
Of
Fajardo.
course, of
And
course.
magka-eskwela pa yan, di ba?
Of course.
So, yeah, this is something that we just know.
That will be put into play, definitely.
Yeah. Although, you know, see, Tolenada and Changabi have also played together in the national team before here. So there's also that time together na rin. But that point is won by F2. One more time on that play.
For Casilag on the right side, right there. A long shot on the right rear corner.
Oh, nobody home.
Yep.
18-19. And that looks like a service ace, said the lines judge. Wow, that's a difficult one. Abby Maraño scoring.
There you go. F2 bringing out their serving prowess right there. They are considered one of the best serving teams.
Yeah. Marciano going up with a slow one. Great pancake save by Abby Maraño, but it's going to be a free ball for Akari, and they will recycle. Oh, that one is cross court, but it looks like it's outside. Coach Bokbok was there. No, but that one is a point for F2 off of that error on the attack from Akari, and that calls for a timeout from Coach De Brito.
Okay. See. Okay. She will give again. Special transition. On time. Just not out. It's more one with you. Okay. Let's go. It's my bad here. Podría ter hablado fuera. Adentro fuera.
Well, off the air, Coach Babes was giving me a little bit of a history of Coach Benson Bokbok, who is now a head coach here in the Pro Leagues.
You know, he started with me in College of St. Benilde, at my second set in College St. Benilde, and we noticed his keen for numbers and details in volleyball. So we trained him as our CIA, I call it, you know, the intelligence head in
Parang
CSB
spy.
back then. Parang spy, yeah.
Pero talagang that comes in very handy as a coach.
That's
as we saw
correct,
that
yeah.
last exchange there. It was a put away. It was a reinforcement to reinforcement. Rivera putting it away. See, Stolzer couldn't handle it. Oh, but this time, F2, care of Laxina, getting point number 21 for the girls in yellow. They lead.
Now a
And
substitution, again, a strategy being used by Coach Benson, always trying to put a 3-attacker line in the front, putting more pressure, hopefully, for Akari.
Kennedy back in the front. And this is a strong rotation for F2. Let's see if they can capitalize. And Kennedy timing it, Rivera with that block. D goes up again. Agas with that save. Good cover. Rivera. Joust. Ball still alive. Oh, look at this.
Still alive, still alive.
Great heads-up volleyball on both sides. Rivera is blocked. That's good enough. KKD gets the better of Rivera again.
That's right, yeah. Well, I can truly say that F2 is now dominating the block department right here.
Like they know how.
Yep. Oh, it's Ivy.
Ivy Laxina, yeah. Just really having a nose for the ball.
That's
and a
right.
timeout again called by Coach Jorge De Brito.
Not 1 point again. We had sets, okay? right ace. Okay.
I'll go lang.
Rest again.
Rest
again.
Dalawa lang yan tayo. Side out. 221. 221. Chargers.
So if you're Coach Jorge De Brito,
a while ago, they made a strategy where they allowed Rivera to go inside the net instead of going out to the left, And it's become muscle memory for F2. They know that Rivera will enter wide on the left. Maybe they want to use that, let her enter through the middle side.
gumana yung pagka-CIA ni Coach Benson. Rivera is fed the ball again.
There you go, Rivera answering back.
She just gets it through Ivy Laxina and KKD. And si Ivy, I think medyo she's shaking her finger. Masakit yan. And look at Rivera just making sure she's okay.
Well, she said, if I can't break the block, I'll go over it.
Or I'll break her finger.
Or I'll break her.
Huwag naman.
Huwag naman.
But these girls are tough. Like you said, see, Ivy Latina has become so tough already at 22 years old. Quick, nice placement shot, but look at Raagas reading it. Ball still good. Fajardo to Laxina again. Right up there by Jaja.
Oh, that's not a good thing. A free ball. Oops. Off system.
Oh, wow.
And Akari answering back on the block department. This is a really good game.
Yeah. You're saying, Coach, that you didn't think it was a good idea just for Akari to send the ball over that time.
No, yeah, pero here you go, setting up the block right there, giving more pressure on the attack line of F2.
It's tied at 22 late in this third set, or even in every count. Points and in sets here.
Good serve.
Nice reception though. Oh, look at that. Bantay ng mga blocker.
Yes, and it's an off timing right there. I find that the pass is too fast. Making it hard for the middle to time the set.
Yeah, Coach Benson now needing the call for time.
Kaya na dito, kailangan makaabot kayo lahat on time. Dapat nandito pa si Shola. Okay, huwag niyong mamadaliin kasi mahirapan tayo pumwesto. Tatlo spiker natin, so we can have offense.
Okay. Isa lang maganda.
Taas lang.
That's a very good recognition from Coach Benson Bokbok. First touch, they have the time. They don't need to speed up the pass. They need to speed up on the set though. But tama siya doon, slow down on the first contact, put more height. Because we have 3 spikers, that's what Coach Benson said. Let them position.
So this is the very dangerous rotation. If you're Akari, seeing that they have 3 spikers for F2 here.
Akari will have to make their block count here and add more pressure. In attacks, you really have to manage it on the net.
Let's see what happens here. Fajardo from behind.
A good choice by Kim. Yeah.
Stalzer. Buhay pa. And this is going to be a free ball.
Right,
Akari will set up this time. Back set. Raagas. Good block there by Shola Alvarez. Rivera looked like she was ready for that setup. Oh, and this time, Ivy Laxina definitely inside the court. That's a kill.
Yep.
And Laxina already with 15 today.
Yeah. And thanks to Kim.
Of course, the assist.
The assist. I like how Kim looks at the foot position of the block in front of him.
Ganda ng linihis talaga ni Ivy.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what she should do. Got 2 angles right there. Let's see on the pass for Akari.
Oh, that's a great serve. But
ooh, costly.
Yeah, it's going to be a free one.
Another free ball for F2.
Oh, Stalzer is dug, but it looks like somebody is at the net even. I think Stalzer will be called for a net violation.
Wow, I didn't see that.
They're not liking it because that will put Akari to set point. And it looks like the call will stand.
Oh,
And like Ebon, Michelle Cobb coming in at this very crucial juncture.
Well, that can be a challenge opportunity for F2, but it seems like they're not taking it.
Oh, ubus na.
Oh, ubus na.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So this is set point. I think it was Cap. It was Kim Fajardo is actually at the net.
Oh,
or,
it's
no, it was,
all right.
Yeah.
Stalzer.
And this is a pressure serve. Or this is a Michelle Cab being brought in for set point here. Let's see if Stalzer puts a stop to it, and she
Very
does.
good answer.
Stalzer saves that set
Yeah.
point.
Stalzer said there, not yet.
No.
Not yet.
And we are 24 all, and this is shaping up to be one of those marathon games
Huh?
that you are now enjoying at home over dinner. We are glad you're still joining us, though.
I think we're running at 2 hours right now, right?
And we know we are going to see a game after this because it will not be decided on the third set.
But for me, you know, it doesn't feel like it's long. Every single point is well fought. I'm loving this.
I think all of us are, all of you at home. Still set point here for Akari. Oh, good read there by Stalzer. And she goes up for the hit. Wow, what a block! Double block. Rivera Makaslang joining forces to win Akari their second set. 25-24, hindi pa pala. 26-24, is it? Not.
25-24.
Ay, hindi pa pala panalo.
Hindi pa.
I
25-24.
got ahead of myself.
The excitement, you know, what the excitement that this game is bringing.
Oh! Now is it time to get excited?
So no more challenge for F2
No
right
more.
there. So I guess they'll just have to take it, whatever the referee is.
No more challenges for F2. And Akari is celebrating that win already. The challenge can only be between team captain and first referee, and it doesn't look like our
Here
referee
you
will
can
change
see
his mind.
the slow-mo right there for last hit for the set. Kim D going for a 5 right there. Oh, it looks like from this angle, that's an outside, clean outside.
Definitely a win here, finally. So I celebrated 10 seconds early, but it is a win anytime.
It is.
Anyhow, for Akari, 26-24 after that 39-minute third set.
Whoa.
And we will go on for set number 4. We'll break this last set down after these. (26-24) the final count. It took almost 40 minutes to settle the score there.
Amazing
in the third
set,
set. Yeah. And you know, the score will not tell you who dominated, but let's talk about the different aspects of the game. What worked for Akari this time?
Well, they answered, definitely they answered on the blocking side, you know. Perfect timing. Rivera, Makaslang and Rivera on the other side, no, giving Stalzer a really challenge in the block and getting the point at the same time. So that kind of shifted the momentum right away. And then, of course, they never let go on their offensive serves. You know? Always disrupting the passing for F2. But you see, you also have to give credit to F2 because they're also still trying to dominate on the serve, and they're completely so. I mean, showing that they are the number one here on the set on the serve. Pero, you know, Akari is not letting up.
Absolutely not.
Look at that on the attack side, 13 points for Akari. Only F2 making 10 points there, and that's the dominating factor there. Block still dominated by F2. Also on the serve, 1 ace against nothing of Akari, and 8 opponent errors for F2 and 9 for Akari.
That's right, and you're talking about how F2 seems to be figuring out Rivera's moves already. But then you know how much she has in her arsenal. Maraming baon. You figured one aspect of her game out. She's going to switch it around and find something that you don't know yet.
That's
correct. What we're seeing Priscilla Rivera, who already has 22 points in this game.
And I think that's her first block, and a very much well-timed block from her.
What timing? Pati
Galing
timing
ng timing,
block,
oh.
ano? Yeah, really great stuff. Such an exciting matchup here. We did not expect it to be this heated again, we're saying, but they were so happy, and this is so welcome for all of you. If you're an F2 fan, you would have wanted to see things much easier for your team because papasok ka na nga sa semis, yan ang gusto mo.
Correct, yes.
But you know, the fans of Akari just loving the heart that this team is showing.
Imagine what this team can do on the next conference. All the things that they gain, all the skills that they gain here.
And everything that they learn from their mother, Priscilla. Mama Priscilla.
Mama Priscilla. I like that, Mama Priscilla.
Let's see how things get started here. Machado there will draw first blood for Akari. They're on the scoreboard.
There you go, a second aggressive attack opportunity for Marciano.
So this is crunch time now for F2. They are actually needing to win this fourth set to extend to a fifth and deciding match. They can't afford to lose any more games if they want to barge into the semis, coach.
If unfortunately this is not, they don't get the result that they want. Now the shift on the control on whether they go into the semifinals will not be anymore in their hands. It will be on the results games of the other matches.
That's right.
They don't want that.
And nakaka-nervyos, no?
Nakaka-nervyos because
it's
you
not up
don't
to
have
you.
the control.
Paula Alvarez is blocked there. Fajardo will send the ball over on the second. That's a good one, too. And Fajardo does that. She's smart, like you said. We have two very talented setters on the court, and Fajardo is able to score on that one. Sam Corrales has a report for us. Sam?
Speaking of Kim Fajardo, she knows the exact decision-making skills needed for moments like this. Now, Kaf tells me that it's the same visualization techniques that she is still using from what she has learned back in college. And for Kaf, it's about staying ahead by checking the blockers to know which play to set. Truly, their goal today is to stop Mama Pri and hopefully keep her from putting up another 44-point game. Back to the panel.
Great stuff as usual, Sam Corrales. Let's talk about the visualization.
Visualization, that is a skill that very few teams are actually trying to develop. Visualization, what's good about that is when you learn that, not only that you will see more, but the game will look like it's slow. It slows down for you.
You know, this is all part of the parang sports psychology.
Oh yeah, very much.
All of the mental preparations and how this really makes such a big dent, a big difference on your game.
I'm always telling my players, the most powerful tool that you have with you as a volleyball player is your mind.
And we're definitely seeing that today, apart, of course, from the show of force, talent-wise.
That's right.
Sabi mo nga, chess game.
Chess game. It's
Utakan.
a mental game na.
And really, also the maturity and really the mental toughness because because the rallies are so long.
Yeah. And you can see, how they react to errors and points. It's the same thing.
Ayan, hindi namamatayan ng bola.
Right, yeah.
Both sides. KKD. Marciano couldn't keep that one in play. She just swipes it off that block.
Chiki, our pro leagues, for me, is a step towards the international. So
totally agree.
Yeah, and we need this kind of game.
And even just in our region alone, looking at the Southeast Asians, the Thais, the Indonesians, Thais, we are very familiar with the Thais.
Yep.
We are still not where they are because they had a very early start.
But not too,
trajectory.
Correct, but not too long ago, Chiki, we were the ones who actually taught the Thais. We were gold in SEA Games before
1991, 1993, di ba?
Yeah, I witnessed that, and the Thais learned from them.
83 ba?
83,
yeah. But still, that wasn't long ago.
Not too long ago, yeah.
And Vietnam is the other one that's such a, parang it's so interesting and it's so awesome to see how far they've come as a volleyball team.
That's right, yeah. And I think we can do that also.
Yeah, and we're talking about that because we feel we're headed there.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that from Agas. You know, she had a couple of errors earlier at the serve,
And
but she's
that's-
making up.
Yeah, that's what I like about Ragas. Very young athlete right here. But I like the way she swings. She makes an error, shoves it off, and just go back to the job. And I like that.
Yeah, napaka-mature, no?
Oh, the mature mentality.
Yeah, product of Ateneo de Manila, of course.
Akari's getting the lead here, don't Chiki?
Yeah. 2-point lead. That's a good serve, but nice reception by Don Macandili. Oh! And Agas couldn't keep that one in play. For serving 5, this is a must-win set number 4 for F2.
Correct.
And
Well, I can see that F2 is still speeding up their pass, you know? And I don't know, but I would still want the pass to slow down and let the setters and the spikers get the right angle and make a clean shot.
And yeah, taking off from the last
Yeah,
instruction of
that's
Coach
right, yeah.
Benson, no? Now we're tied at 5. Let's see if they actually do that. Just take their time to set up the plays. And that's just a testament to the kind of system that they have. But
Yeah.
if you're able to just set up according to how we know
Yeah.
to use our, you know, our choices at the practice plays, the system that we have.
Yeah.
Ah. Again, service error there.
Well, she's being really productive on the front line. So most probably the tired legs are settling in.
Why not? It's been almost
Going into our
yeah,
third hour.
coming into 3 hours. I was gonna say. Yan, nagsimula po tayo, yung mga nakahabol. Kararating nyo pa lang po siguro sa bahay. Nagsimula na kayo manood. Ngayon, kumakain na kayo ng inyong hapunan. Kami pa rin ang kasama ninyo.
Yeah,
Makatapos na yung iba.
that's right. Yeah, from merienda to dinner.
From merienda to dinner. And for those of you just joining us now, it has been that kind of game. And Akari really stunning everybody here with their performance and giving the higher seeded F2 a run for their money. Rivera,
Oh,
just that easy.
that easy. That
Easy peasy. One more
So there
time.
you go. So from the left wing, right to the antenna, saw there the gap and took it.
Really taking advantage of the fact that Sikaf, who was as a setter, is not as tall as the other blockers.
Yeah, is not yet well established at that moment.
Oh, good stop there by Don. Wow, even better dig. Adrigal.
Yep, they've been getting it. Akari is now memorized. There you go.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Madrigal knows exactly where to go.
Ooh, there you go.
Just wow. Just wow for
Just
Priscilla
wow,
Rivera. And they are at 8 points first.
Yeah, I like how she did that. 2 line attacks and then suddenly a cross-court sharp right there.
Technical timeout. F2 Logistics with 6, Akari with 8. We'll be back.
Hi! Sinong veteranong import ang magsashine sa game nila? Tweet na!
Thanks so much, Kim Molina, for that question, and you have responded. And Derek says it's hard to say since both are really promising, but based on experience, I'll go with Priscilla Rivera. She's a 3-time Olympian, and she's really powerful and smart. So excited for this game. Ako, tama ka. You read, this is an exciting game.
Yeah.
I cannot see at Mimay, I believe. Priscilla Rivera may be a tough opponent, but I think Lindsay Stalzer will definitely step up and shine for F2 in this game. F2 for the win, so 1-1. Let's see, tiebreaker, no doubt. Both Lindsay Stalzer and Mommy Priscilla Rivera will lead their respective teams, but Mommy Pri is a league of her own. Danielle Bautista, thanks for that.
Yeah, quite a close match on there.
Oh. Let's take a look at their numbers. If we're basing solely on the numbers, Stalzer with 13 so far, and Priscilla Rivera with 10 more, 11 more, 24 points for Mama Pri already. In terms of the scoring department, we know that Rivera always comes in big. Also because she gets a lot of touches, no?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Pero,
and because she's surrounded with young athletes, they're still trying to get the groove and working on their production.
On the other hand, Stalzer is an all-around player, so more than the points on the attack, there are so many ways to make your star shine.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, there's somebody at the net, it seems.
I think it's on the line. Line crossover.
So this is called against Akari, and that's a point for F2. F2 needing this win badly. They want to extend this to a set 5. I'm sure all of you volleyball lovers do too.
Well, you know, I'm enjoying this game, and most probably the viewers are too.
We can hear the screams here in Araneta. Rally brewing again. Shola Alvarez is blocked, but covered by Macandili. Alvarez going up again, slows things down. Ravina for Rivera. Macandili can't get there. Can't get there, and look at Rivera. You know, she's got her game face on even when she should be jumping up for joy. Kasi mahal pa rin talagang she's all business now, Mama
And that's what I'm saying, you know, whether she gets a point or not, her reaction is so stoic.
Intense talaga.
Oh, no, that's only 1 point. I'm gonna get more.
25 now for Rivera. Oh, that one is won by Fajardo. Sabi mo nga, usually the shorter player wins the joust. Sabi mo.
Yeah, usually. But it's an out, I think.
I don't know if it was touched last by Priscilla Rivera.
Referee called for out, but I guess Coach Bock, the challenge.
And then we saw earlier that F2 actually ran out of challenges. They could have used a couple more towards the latter part, no? So I think parang now they're a little more conservative, waiting until this point of the game to use them.
Right, yeah. They don't want to waste it. Any opportunity, they'll use their challenge.
Yeah, and for those who are just noticing the challenge system that we have introduced here in the PVL reinforced conference, bago po ito, siguro we are about a week into using the challenge system.
Correct.
Each team gets 2 challenges per set. That so close, but it is out.
Yeah, it's an out. Very close.
Napakalapit.
Probably a half an inch away from the line.
That's a good challenge there, but the ball will stay with Akari. And I actually thought that it was in, thinking that CAF got the better of it, but Akari will get the point. And we have substitutions, Casilla coming in. Iris is back in as
Tonelaga
a
for
set.
the set.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, your 3 attacker line is being activated right here by F2.
Oh, and we also have Z Hervasio in for F2 for the first time today.
Strong serve.
So Lenada setting up Z Hervasio. She's blocked. And Don Macandili tried but couldn't keep that ball in play. And Akari will get the ball and the lead.
And you know, Akari now is getting back the dominance on the block, and rightfully so. Makaslak getting the point from there. Slang.
Oh, that one is outside. And Eric Aracas knows it just barely, but a little too strong. That's a point. Maranyo will be at the service line. And again, we have new players on the court, the different rotation we're seeing here. Different set of players. We have Z Hervasio. Oh, wow, look at that. service ace?
yeah.
Or are they ready for that to come? Anyway, F2 will get that point.
Well, they're going for Rivera to challenge him on the pass, make him work more on the pass. And there was a miscommunication on the side of Akari right here.
Sabi mo, it seemed to be working for them early, no? To give the first ball to,
That's right.
to Rivera. Ragas from back row,
There you
off
go.
the block.
Now she's getting her swing in the back row.
And that's tough to do, coming from the back row, no?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. On the back row, every time you hit the back row, you can put on all the power that you want. You know? Just be mindful on the positioning, your positioning against the ball.
That's certainly what Erika Raagas did.
Yeah.
So interesting how these pipe attacks are now just part of really the options,
That's right,
the
yeah.
offensive options.
I saw the development of the pipe attack during the early years in 1980s. Not yet an option.
And
Wow,
look at
there you
that.
go, Herbacio.
Quickly, Herbacio just making up for that,
Yeah.
that first hit.
Making up for the first block, and now
Yeah.
she's getting a cross attack, strong, fast, sharp cross. From
That looked
Herbacio.
really good. See Herbacio, another Ateneo player.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like this, you know, when they answer immediately, very important, showing off. Ooh, cross the error.
Yeah. Bad time for service error for Casilag. And you appreciate Aristolanada really just giving players a chance.
Yeah,
you know?
of course,
Giving giving your spiker a chance to make up for the error.
And best when they just came in or just come into the court, it gives them a quick warm-up right away.
Oh, look at this as a broken play here. And a free ball. Almost scoring there. Machado just sends the ball over. Tolenada, quick. Ivy, she's dug. Rivera from behind. And too quick for Don Macandili. Couldn't get there soon enough.
That's correct, Chicky. That's the right word. Quick from the back row. Very rare that you'll see a back row hitter hitting that quick. No, and I can imagine the confidence in Rivera, no?
Just 26 points already for Rivera, and there's a timeout.
Priority block here, okay, who will defend here. Ball balls here. But if she sees ball blockers here, she will put here. Okay? So handa rin tayo dito sa mga outside kasi very fast set also. Very fast set. Okay? So who will defend?
Another tactical timeout there for Coach
Very
Bong.
much,
We don't see the scoreboard, but I'm glad I have you beside me so you can explain to everyone.
He's pointing out the 3 possible directions the attack will be coming in. So he's recognizing that you gotta watch out for Rivera as their #1 option. But one thing that you have to watch out here is the hands of the setter. You watch the last action that the setter is gonna do, and you will definitely get the rhythm on the attack.
So it's really on the shoulders of the setter to be as deceptive as possible.
Yep.
Oh, look at Zihar Basha, but she's dug by Rivera. Raagas is dug by Casilag this time. Another rally brewing. Rivera! Just powering from behind the attack line.
Watch her roar.
Just so much power on that pipe attack. Rivera, point number 27 for
And
the
the
guest
way it
player.
was delivered, Chicky. Oh, with so much confidence and so much conviction right there. Look at the roar. Rivera roaring.
Rivera roaring. I like that, coach. 15-12. Akari with a 3-point lead. They will set up again. Marciano goes
And
up.
Marciano.
Block. Marciano on fire. 6 points already, and she came off the bench.
Yes, and you can see their coach there roaring for that point from Marciano.
And Akari is now at 16, F2 with 12. We are at the second technical timeout. We'll be back. 4-point deficit for F2, and this is scary because, as we have been saying since the beginning, they are trying to barge into the semis. They have a couple more games in store. Ahead is a game against Signal on Thursday, and then back-to-back against Petrogas on Saturday. So walang pahinga for F2, and they really have to win these games.
That's right, but that will give them an opportunity to really, secure their slot for the semifinals.
Akari will set up. Good read there. Good block by Laxina and Hervasio. Tolenada putting it up to Stalzer is being blocked here. Stalzer is really being challenged today, coach.
Yeah. And it's a collective effort in the side of Akari, giving pressure to Stalzer right there on the block.
We got a glimpse there of the Akari fans here at the Big Dome, really enjoying this 5-point lead now by Akari. See Stalzer really has had a hard time. She's had 6 errors on the attack already. She scored 13 today. We've seen her. We've seen better days from let's say Stalzer.
And have to put that on Akari's effort really to try to stop it.
And look at Rivera with the defense there. Ivy Laxina solo block. Ball still good though. Confusion. D block. Stalzer from the back, and she's still dug, but not good enough. And Raaga's frustrated there. She got a hand on the ball.
That's right, yeah. That's one thing I like about Stalzer. She's not going to slow down.
Yeah.
She will always find a way. Good for her.
But still a deficit. 4 points for F2 Logistics. Akari leading here in this must-win set for the cargo movers.
No, I think the correct word for Akari, this is really a collective effort from everyone. On all 6 areas, skill on the game, they are all contributing.
That's right. Despite of course, the showing of Rivera, what you've expected from her, it's really been everybody just pitching in is what I wanted to say. Yeah, take a look at the numbers here for Akari. We have Raaga scoring 8, Marciano with 6 coming off the bench, Maraguinot with 6, of course the 27 of Akari, but not just on the scoring, but really on the floor
overall,
defense.
overall assist skills also.
Marciano looking at down the line, nobody home in zone 1, coach.
You see how, through the progression of Akari's game, I saw how the Brito is trying to develop and build the other side of Rivera, which is Marciano or Maraguinot, and it's working right now.
Marciano so impressive at 5'5" and a half, not even 5'6". What a smart player.
You know what, Chiki, sabi nga nila, walang malaking nakakapuwing, and that's what exactly Marciano is giving us.
KKD, on the other hand, using her height. Height is also might.
Yeah, of course.
And that's point number 10 for KKD. And that is crucial, coming at the right time. Hopefully, if you're F2, you want this to start some kind of a streak.
Now that Akari is starting to control his style, so you want Kim D to actually be more active and productive on the right wing.
And still, Ivy Laxina lapsing into service error territory here. I've seen a couple already for her.
That's right. What you can do there is one of the available coach can slow down, give cue to the service and, use the 8-second opportunity for every server.
Oh, that's a good reception. Fajardo.
Very good play.
Always again started with a good first pass.
Very good play from Kim right there.
So well executed.
That's right. Yeah, I love that. Look at that tandem combination. Kim Lee delivering the finishing touch.
16-19. Akari still up, but F2 gaining on the girls in pink. This is crunch time for F2. They need to win this and extend this game into a 5th and deciding set. Fajardo to Stalzer, off the block, and we've seen her done that. And this is what she needs to do.
Well, right there, it's coming from an off system. The set is too far. So what she decided on is to go for a wipe-off attack over the block. And you can see it right there. Look at the direction her angle is taking.
Yeah. Again, the experience. No, coach,
Ang galing,
hirap nung set.
ang galing. Yeah, very world class.
Rivera is set up and great
from
stuff there from Fajardo.
Okay, now opportunity to set up.
Oh, look at that! What a save by Jaja Maraguinot. And again,
One more.
just really good
Ball is
defense
still in
here.
play.
Good coverage. They keep trying to dig the ball over. But Akari too smart. Let's see what Fajardo does. Another thing, a push.
Wow, more tips. Wow.
I've never seen that before. No power attacks, no
Yeah.
power hits. They're just going for the placement shots.
And placement, but that is called a power tip right there from Stalso.
Oh, wow.
The
Great
array,
stuff.
you know, the array of offensive tactics coming off from F2's attacking line is very impressive. The level of tactics or strategy or tactical maturity from F2 right here is in the showcase. I love it.
Amazing. We have a timeout.
Open. Okay, we have 3 guys in front. Okay, 3.
Lamang pa rin ang Akari, but by just a point, we were talking about that last exchange.
Yeah, 4 exchanges right there.
You know, I gotta give it up to Akari also for their
Yes.
coverage.
Correct, correct.
Ayaw nilang magpapatay ng bola talaga.
everybody's
Kinuha lahat.
Yes. Pursuing every single ball that the F2 will give to them.
This is quality volleyball talaga.
Very much.
Rivera timing it. And that power move coming from her side this time. Just really placing the ball exactly where she wants it. Jo Maraguinot will come back for the Akari Chargers. Badjagal sitting out. And Makaslang also coming in.
This is a good move for Akari. Jo Maraguinot is also well known for delivering a very offensive tactical serve. Let's see.
She had a really strong start today, si Jo Maraguinot. Yeah, she had 4 points in the first set alone. She has 6 in total. What a dig by Machado. Man! And you know, if you're Machado, you're saying thank you for not wasting that
That's
dig
right,
of mine.
yeah.
Talagang binigyan niya ng meaning.
That's right, yeah. Well, you know, very good response from Rivera. Very good muscle. You know, they've memorized their defensive. Oh yeah, look at that.
And she's just on the floor and still giving you know, her.
Wow. We are towards getting into our third hour, but you can still see Rivera, you know, not letting up or not letting go on the power and speed side of that.
Quick time out here.
Okay? Tapos iwalay ka dito. Okay? Sige, pasok.
Seems to be Coach Babes that the instructions were given solely to CAF, to Kim Fajardo, the setter.
Yep.
So
Well, yeah, that will be a deciding factor here for F2 to turn this around into their favor, giving out all quality sets from every digs that they will get. Here they are in a service receive situation right here. I would slow down in the first contact.
Of
Let
course.
Kim do the magic. Yeah.
Coach, you know that si Rivera will take advantage of the fact that nasa harap na naman si Kim Fajardo.
Of course. Yeah.
Great coverage though by Don Macandili. And again, Akari sets up. Rivera sends it back. Too much though, too much. And they want a
there you go.
challenge.
Yeah.
They are feeling a check ball. And I think they're going to
It's going to be definitely for a block touch. But you can see the speed of the set coming off from Jaja Maraguinot right there.
And there they have the challenge. Of course, a very crucial time here of the game. Kahit na lamang ang Akari, ayaw nila makalapit masyadong
Of course,
F2.
yeah. They got to protect that 2-point lead that they have.
Yeah, it's great to see Makaslang. She's all pumped up. That all of them, we can see, even Priscilla Rivera, we saw her earlier. She was on the floor, but still fists up.
Yep.
Just showing all of her spirit. team spirit there.
Here you go.
29 points for Priscilla Rivera today. What about
I think it's clean, yeah. It's a no touch.
No touch. And
But
that ball
but
sailed
you can
out,
see
so
the
that's a point for
maturity
F2.
For Rivera right there. That was an intentional block touch hit from Rivera.
It's what she wanted. Good serve. It's a good reception, Rivera. And it's a perfect setup, exactly where she wants it. And it's hers for the asking. We know she is the go-to, especially at this time of the game. They just want to win it.
Yep.
Akari wants another
Definitely.
W.
Right there, you can see from a left swing right there, going for a line attack on Kim's blocking line. Very powerful. Watch the power and the speed over the block.
And really a perfect set by Jaja Maraguinot.
that's
Alam na alam niya yung isusubo niya kay Pri Rivera. Marciano just doing wonderfully in the back row.
Yeah, also in the back row.
Oh, wow. Look at these stops. The defense of Akari. Don Macandili saving that for F2. Chola Alvarez is dug by Raagas. Rivera again. Great read by Alvarez. Wow. Ball is still good. Good coverage there by Fajardo. Finally, just the composure of these girls.
That's right.
And Chola Alvarez with that down the line.
Yes. You know, you can see from all different sides, Rivera not only letting go, not only in the attack, but also in the block. And, like you said, the defense of Marciano.
Wow. Marciano and Raagas in that last sequence. Just their coverage. So tight. They're really challenging F2 here.
You have to give credit to Sola right there, right?
And that one again by Rivera. Inching closer and closer to the 25-point mark. A very precarious situation here for F2. 23-20 with Priscilla Rivera at the serve.
Yeah, we'll have to take, turn this around, you know. Alvarez is doing a good rhythm on the attack and probably...
Almost. Muntik pa mahabol ni Rivera doon.
Tama ka.
I think those tips have to be more precise talaga kasi si Rivera, just the defense of Akari is working today.
Every single one of them.
And this is a chance, not coach with Priscilla Rivera in the back row.
Yep.
This is a good chance for F2 to catch up, but she still will get the services. Lucky for them, that was into the net.
You are correct, you know, and Priscilla is right in the back, hoping that she can get more air, and that's what we saw here.
And F2 just a point behind Akari. They've been playing catch-up all set long. Marciano pushing the ball. Coverage there by Cap. Free ball. Let's see what Jaja Maraguinot does. Back row to Priscilla Rivera. Why not? And why not? Priscilla Rivera coming through for Akari, and this is match point for the girls in pink.
Look at that. 1:1 ratio right away. Back row. Very good swing. Right on the middle pipe.
Practically unchallenged, coach.
Wala.
And this is 2 match points. Hindi pa naman. Match point na ba?
Hindi pa. Akari has to still...
Oh, there's a foot fault challenge.
They wanted to get a foot fault from Rivera right here.
Again, these really crucial challenges. One,
very clean.
malayo.
About 5-6
Why
inches.
not?
Yeah. But why not? You know. But now Akari's getting the point for an unsuccessful challenge from F2.
Okay, now it really is set point. A couple of set points. F2 Logistics did not win that challenge, and Akari will be awarded that point. Set point, match point for the Akari Chargers. And we have Ebon and Cab coming in for Raagas and Jaja Maraguinot. This is a familiar rotation or substitution that we saw earlier.
Yeah, so you got a lefty on the right wing and Marciano very steady, stable right in the left side.
That's right, left-handed like Ebon. natural opposite hitter. And Makaslang, we know that she has that serve.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if she can
definitely.
end it here. On the other hand, F2
Clean serve, yeah.
just needs to. Oh, wow! Great save by Don Macandili. Stalls her from the back row. And that is called outside.
Wow.
And what an upset by the Akari Chargers, winning against F2 Logistics in
Wow.
4 sets. And look at the Akari fans just
Look at
loving it. It's like a championship that Akari won.
Yeah.
We're watching these girls on the court just really celebrating and really just thanking Priscilla Rivera. Look at them.
Again, Akari doesn't have a chance to go into the semifinals, but this is a statement win for Akari, telling the crowd, watch for us.
Watch for the next conference.
Yes, that's
You're right. Oh, wow. We are going to call a timeout. We're going to call a break really quickly, but we'll be back. What a send-off for Akari, a 4-set win against F2. This is their final game, and they end it with a bang. And this is also a heck of a send-off for our player of the game, Coach.
Well, Rivera, of course, definitely, you know. Never letting go on the productions on the point. No, Rivera, again, for all those out there who's watching, a very good example for us as a very productive attacker. 32 points together on this game. 29, amazing 29 points on the attack and 3 blocks. Rivera, the most reliable for Akari and the #1 hitter in the league.
That's right, 32 points, and really what a send-off, what a way to end this conference for Akari. We have Sam Corrales with our player of the game now, and with Coach De Brito as well. Sam?
That's right. What a send-off indeed. Joining me now, we have Priscilla Rivera and Coach Jorge. First of all, congratulations on this win. Priscilla, you know, what a conference it has been for you so far. How special is this moment for you and your team? You were able to end everything on a high note with a victory.
She knows already. She will talk. I will translate for you.
Bueno, para mí ha sido muy especial estar aquí. Tengo casi 38 años y es motivo de orgullo todavía estar jugando a este nivel. Me tocó un gran equipo, muy buenos seres humanos y estoy muy feliz, agradecida de que Akari Chargers me haya contratado y bueno, lástima que no pudimos llegar más lejos, pero Dios tiene el control de todo.
Okay, she said for us that thank you very much for all the fans that coming here. She's very happy to play against in this right level again, high level, and also for Akari for hire her to stay here, and of course she's sad because we can, unfortunately, to move forward. That's it.
Pri, can you show us what is written on your hand for today? It says, "Thank you, Philippines fans." How would you describe, the support of your teammates, of your coach, and the whole Philippine volleyball community?
Sí, para mí ha sido una grata sorpresa. Me he ganado muchísimos fans de aquí. No sabía que el voleibol de Filipinas era tan intenso, tan caluroso. Y estoy muy agradecida de haber vivido esta experiencia aquí, no solamente por los fans, sino también por mis compañeros y mis coaches.
She's so thankful for the kindness and warmness of the Filipino fans. She didn't know before she comes that they are so warm. They are so happy because she's here, and they won a lot. They get a lot of fans from here, and she's very happy, and she'll stay here in the next.
Ooh, okay, so coach, surprise, okay. The story for Akari, you guys have been training for about 2 to 3 months only. How proud of you of this team, and I guess what will make this conference memorable for you and the rest of these athletes right here?
Okay, first of all, we are very happy because we got also many fans, many supporters, and in 3 months, we improve a lot. But maybe it could be a surprise for our opponents, but they've been doing what they training there. So I'm very proud. I'm very happy, and I guess we can go in the next level. And the next level will be for the future. We're going stronger and stronger, so we can bright and help the PVL and help the volleyball Philippines. That also helped me.
Exciting times ahead. The future looks bright. Mama Pri, one last time, any words that you'd like to share? Do you want to say hi to your family all the way back home in Spain?
Mi amor, te amo, te extraño, espero verte pronto. Te quiero mucho, pa, a mi hermana, a mi sobrina, a todos mis fans de República Dominicana y a todos mis fans de Filipinas.
I will not translate this. I will not translate this, okay? So there's a lot of hugs and loves and kisses for her husband, is okay? But I will join with her, with all the Filipino fans, and look, our proud of Akari. Thank you so much. We'll come back in February.
All right, exciting times ahead. Once again, we've got Priscilla Rivera and Coach Jorge De Brito of the Akari Chargers. Back to the panel.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much, Sam Corrales, and congratulations to Akari. What a win. I mean, we did not expect the win. We did not expect this kind of game. And look at this. Look at the numbers.
Here you go. The numbers will say it all. 53 points on the attack. Of course, led by Akari. 11 points on the block. Usually, it's F2 who's dominating the block. F2 got the service. 6 aces and 3 for Akari. And there you go. OP errors, 26 for Akari, given to F2, and 31 for Akari by F2.
And this is bittersweet for all of the Akari fans because this is the last game that we'll be seeing Akari playing. So this is goodbye for Priscilla Rivera, but it might not be goodbye forever. It seems it seems like she will be headed back if she really enjoyed herself here, although she's excited to go back home. Our next games. On Thursday, Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, Cherry Tigo goes up against PLDT high-speed hitters at 2:30 p.m. And the big one, Choco Mucho Flying Titans going up against their sister team, the Greenline Cool Smashers, for the main game at 5:30. That is at the MOA Arena on November 17th. Much awaited showdown there. And that's it for us. Coach, it's been fun. Coach Babes Castillo, Sam Corrales. Yes, and this has been Chikiro Puno on behalf of the men and women of One Sports. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again for our next game. Good night.
Here I go again, believing real things happen. one.